log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let
hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no breaks on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the
Hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no breaks on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16, kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16, kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
All right. We in the building. 200 Boys podcast. It's Sunday, the 25th. Damn, the month's over. What up, Opina? Let me get a mic check.
Mic check. We in the building. Was good.
We got Big Juice today.
What's good?
Back in the building. Who we got today?
We got Rascal 4800 in the
One
building.
and
What's up,
only,
big dog?
West Side, you know. Tap in with Haters World. We back up in this motherfucker. Back
Let's
up on. Gotta
go.
get used to all the cameras and shit, man. Gotta
the
get
lights.
used to this. Yeah,
All the
lights, camera,
lights.
action. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Hell yeah.
Opina, let's do a real quick recap on the last guest, fool.
Man, we had Uptown YT. Is
The
that
King
right?
of Cali.
The King of Cali. Yeah, he came in and man, he's had a lot more to his story though. We didn't. I don't think we covered him.
No.
We need to do it again.
There was a lot to his story, except for that day you had a
I had to
studio
leave a
sesh,
studio session.
and I had
yeah.
a pot at 11, and we started at 7, and it was already 10:30, and we still weren't done.
Yeah, I even stayed extra. Yeah,
Yup.
we did like a 3-hour pod, bro. Still, and yeah, he just has a lot to his story, man. It's a good story too. He, went to prison, did his time, came out. He was
Hold on,
facing
say it right. Yeah, he got sentenced to 133 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's,
and because of a law that it gave him the opportunity to do less time because he was a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
When he committed the crimes, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so what happened was that he got sentenced to that 133 years as an adult. Well, he was 15, but he got sentenced as an adult.
yeah.
But they made the law where if you're under 16, you're able to come home or you
Yeah,
get
they did
juvenile
that for
life.
a lot of people, yeah.
Juvenile life or something,
Yeah, so
right?
he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I think he did like 10 years or some shit, or how many?
Yeah, it was just like 8 or something. I can't remember.
And then they
somewhere.
passed the law, so he was able to just finish off juvenile life and come home.
That's dope. My homie Husky got to come home like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Dog.
Yeah, so he's very knowledgeable. We're talking about a lot of different stuff about life and just different things. He just wasn't talking about the streets, so it was good.
He
good
was. He
interview.
believes in aliens. He was talking about
the fear.
I believe in all that shit.
He was-
You
he
believe
was-
in that?
I
All
don't
the
believe in
FBI
it.
documents. That's how. What's that fool? JF Kennedy got killed because that shit.
He was talking about the ferment.
Yeah, all
you know
that
what that
shit.
is? The ferment.
This is a trip.
You know what the ferment is?
Yeah, I believe in all that shit. I be watching all that shit.
So
Documentaries.
he was deep
He was
into that.
getting into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know a little bit about it, so I was kind of talking to him about it too, because they're good theories. But I mean, in all actuality, I haven't been up there. I
Hell
don't know
nah.
what's up there.
I'll let a motherfucker take me though. Alien pull up right here.
Let's go.
I'm in the UFO with it. I got a
Jump in the alien
whip.
ship.
Blow that motherfucker.
The only aliens I know are illegal.
Hey, shout out Granny, man. Shout out
and,
Granny.
and salute them,
Oh,
yeah,
God, you
because
feel
me?
you know
Salute.
Shout out our peoples. Man.
they can help us out and then go back down
Hell
south. Yeah.
Oh God.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. It
good
was
interview.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
it
pod. We need to have him back, man. Salute Uptown YT, man, and all your music shit, man. Straight up.
Hey, there was a gang of noises when he was here, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
We heard like a noise in the
They were trying to say that
bathroom.
he was trying to set somebody up
I was trying
again.
to backdoor him, huh?
Damn, dog.
Not the back
Blew
door.
out his old
Yeah.
tricks, huh?
Nah, he's cool.
Nah, he's good people. Yeah, yeah. It was like somebody like a sonic boom or something. I don't know. What the
Even
hell
when
it was.
American Cholo was here, fool, it was like a loud ass bang outside,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Like a big ass M80. Not even an M80, louder than that, huh? Like an M1000 or something outside.
Yeah.
He got
Going
like,
live,
everybody
man.
got all spooked. Like, what the fuck's going on?
They coming.
Like, coming. Let's read some news.
You want to do some news?
Yeah, let's get into some news. What you got?
Man, there's a lot of news, man. I got this one right here. 43-year-old man unalives his stepson because of an argument over Fortnite. God damn, that's
Hell
crazy,
no.
right, Big Dog Rascal? That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Never that
So,
shit,
like the
dog.
story, like there was a little overview, but I digged into it. He like there was a 9-year-old who was playing Fortnite, and I guess he somehow got a hold of the parent's gun.
What the fuck?
So when the dad went in to intervene, like, hey man, what's up? I think he was upset with him playing games or whatever. The 26-year-old son tried to intervene, and he shot the 26-year-old who wasn't even playing Fortnite.
The 9-year-old did?
The 9-year-old got the gun. Like, if you're the father of the son,
Yeah.
he got the dad's gun, and then the dad tried to wrestle it from him, and then the 26-year-old stepped in, and then he shot the 26-year-old. The one that wasn't, and the mom tried to get the gun, first, and it like boiled into that. So, but it stemmed from the Fortnite game because he was playing it, and he don't, whatever, he didn't want him to play it, or.
I don't even think a 9-year-old is old enough to have the responsibility to go to jail for that.
He probably thought he was gonna respawn.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't gonna respawn.
Well, the 9-year-old, he's the one who got the gun first. Yeah. And I mean, what are you gonna do as a parent? You're gonna try to wrestle the gun
He's the
from
one
him.
that pulled the trigger, though. The 9-year-old, right?
No. The dad pulled the trigger.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the 9-year-old.
I thought it too, but I believe it was the 9-year-old son. He somehow got a hold of the parent's gun.
Yeah.
Then the mom tried to wrestle it. She couldn't do it. The dad came in, but the older brother tried to intervene, and he got shot. Yeah.
So the little 9-year-old got the gun, fucking in a fit, mad.
Right.
And the dad took it from him and shot the other kid on accident.
Yeah, it says
That's dirty,
the 9-year-old had been playing Fortnite on a phone despite his mom and dad telling him that he wasn't allowed to play the game. When Daza, that's the mom, took the phone away, the upset child allegedly took a Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun from his mother and father's nightstand. The mom was unable, that's her name, Daza, was unable to take the gun away from her son, but Garcia, the dad, was successful when he entered the room. And then the 26-year-old son went in the middle and he got shot. That's a bad situation.
That's sad, bro.
So you gotta hide your
He passed
gun.
away?
Yeah, he died.
Over a video game.
Man, condolences to that family for sure.
Yeah.
For real.
You play Fortnite for when you were younger?
Hell no. I like survival games. I like taking the shit so they get mad and come get it back.
All right. Like GTA?
Yeah, nah, GTA. It's like, if people in the chat, if y'all know what Russ is, that's what I play. You know, get a AK, blow somebody head off, they come try to blow up my base, and it's just like, the game don't stop. I don't like how Call of Duty is repetitive. You know what's gonna happen, you just jump out, try to kill somebody, you're gonna die and respawn.
What was that console? Was that on the console or your phone?
Yeah, PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation.
Yeah,
Which one? The
PS5. It's like PlayStation, PC, all that, you know?
Oh, shit.
But it's
Okay.
more of like, it's like a survival game. You start with nothing. You gotta get out the mud until somebody come take your shit and you just start playing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Blue plays a granny game.
Look into
And Blue plays a granny game.
I play some granny where she comes. You gotta run in the house for when she's coming. She's
You
trying to
finally
find
be playing
you.
Rocket League and shit.
Nah, I don't play Rocket. My nephew plays Rocket League.
Yeah.
Hell no.
The
fuck
granny
it, though.
one's scary though, dog.
I'm still
She's
stuck
popping
on
that
007, dog.
Oh,
You
yeah, the
remember
Golden Eye?
The Golden Eye,
On
yeah.
Nintendo 64. That was
But
the shit.
that's still one of those ones where you just respawn though. But it was cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But I told you my strategy. I just hide in the dark and put my back to the wall and wait.
I believe that was the
God.
first multiplayer console, the first multiplayer game. Like now you have Call of Duty and you have GTA,
Yeah.
but that one you could play four people.
4
on the
screens.
screen.
Yeah.
Remember?
Split screen.
Yeah, remember the Nintendo 64 had 4 controller
Yeah.
hookups.
Yeah, it was kind of once you got the rocket launcher though, it was over.
Yeah, God.
Or
You're
the golden
killing
pistol.
everybody.
The
Or
golden pistol.
golden
Yeah,
pistol.
golden
Yeah,
pistol
you're
was
over.
fire.
One shot, one kill. Fool,
Yeah,
that
shot,
gold
one
one.
kill.
It's over with.
Yeah, but see what I would do is I'd hide on the wall, and then if I knew you were coming, I'd just blow the missile and blow us both up.
You're a camper, though,
Fuck
fool. That's a
kamikaze.
camper.
That's a fucking.
Yeah, you know?
You're a camper,
Like,
my
screw
boy.
it. Fuck it,
blew
we're
us
all gonna
both
go.
up.
That's
We're all
funny.
gonna go.
He's one of those. The
That's
bush
ain't gotta do
campers.
it.
as they
Nobody
call
likes
it.
there
the
you go.
campers, my boy.
I was getting them though.
I was getting them though.
All right, here I got this one right here. It says it said Lefty Gunplay was at the Kendrick Lamar show. You
I
seen that?
that shit, dog.
Yeah, man. And I guess he was trying to get on stage and they wouldn't let him. Well, that's crazy, right? Because it was his song playing.
Well, no.
No?
It wasn't his song. He's a feature on that song.
Well, I mean, he's still featured. I mean, so it's partly his song. We can't say that. It's
No, he
part-
don't own that song. You're saying it like it's his. He's on the song.
Oh, he's on the song. Okay, well,
He's
shit,
on
man.
this, right?
He's featured on
Yeah,
the song.
featured on the
Yeah,
song,
I
yeah.
don't think they came out and said that the artists that were on the GNX album didn't get no money from it. So
Oh,
it
they
can't-
don't own
It's
anything.
not your song.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I just think I don't know. I think he should have knew that they weren't going to allow him. And I mean because of the security guards don't know who he really is like that. I don't really mean because of Kendrick Lamar.
But I think at a big show like that, it's already planned. Like
Who's coming up
who's coming
anyway?
on, and
Yeah.
I think he already knew he wasn't coming on, but maybe it was a good like little publicity move to
Yeah.
go on there and then like, oh, he didn't get on, then everyone's recording like they didn't let him on. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
publicity. You know.
Yeah, but
So-
that makes Kendrick look bad. Because now you got people believing that shit when it's not true.
Yeah. What do
You
you
know what
think
I mean?
about it, Rascal?
I don't know. It's like, oh shit. I don't know.
If
I
you
don't
were
know.
featured on a big song like that and they wouldn't let you go on there,
I feel like once you get to that certain level, you know, it's the music industry, dog. This shit is grimy as fuck. So
Yeah.
it's more of a like shit.
You gotta follow protocol.
You gotta just do your best to do your research and this shit before
Yeah.
you get into it. That's
Take
how I
it.
look at it. That's why I've been trying to take this shit as slow as possible because I'm ready to tie somebody up. Fuck all that.
you just got to
no.
take it on the chin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, but like I said, I believe that he knew that he wasn't going on, but he did it anyways because it's like good publicity. All publicity is good publicity, dog.
I think with things like that, you have rehearsals, like
Yeah.
you know what's going on, and maybe at the last minute he felt like, okay, the song's playing, maybe like I could pop up,
Creep on
you
there,
know?
yeah.
And maybe get on stage.
Well, I mean, it ain't a maybe really if they're playing a song you're featured on, 9 times out of 10 they just like let you
Nah,
pull
hell
up.
nah.
But I think what it is though, like on the real,
That's probably what Lefty thought, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that might have been his
Thought
at the
like,
time.
You'll see me up there. Remember
Yeah.
the movie Blood and Blood Out when the guy walks into the art gallery and he goes, "That's me on the photos." Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
And they were like, "Come on, Linda, but Linda, let me in." Remember that?
Yeah.
That's sort of what it was, fool. You know, he was on the song and you know, but hey, the
I
set
think-
rules are the set rules.
I think the security have protocol who's supposed
Yeah,
to be up there
facts.
and who ain't.
Facts.
And
Yeah.
no matter who it is,
Don't let them
their
on.
job
Yeah.
is to not let you on.
Yeah, the facts.
You know what I mean? Because you don't know what anybody's gonna do to the
No,
main
for
artist.
sure.
You know?
If you would have let him up there, the security guard would have lost his job, bro.
Yeah, most
The
likely.
security guard would have lost his job. A lot of people would have been in the shit, all because you know they allow Lefty up there. You know,
Now, Rascal, let me ask you this: if it had been Dr. Dre, would he been let on the stage?
For sure. But I feel like I said, it's different when it's like a big auditorium or shit like that. It's different when it's like some other event. They probably just let you slide, you know? But like I said, it's like a certain protocol they probably already have right there. Where it's
compare
fucking
Dre
this
with
shit up.
Lefty, fool.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, it was,
Hey,
it
dog,
was a
the homies
question.
are artists, you know?
Dre's
still,
the
you know?
one that put on Kendrick Lamar. How you gonna compare that?
I'm just asking a question,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's not a good comparison.
Well, what
my
is
boy.
then?
Dottie X6. What's his name?
Dottie 6.
Dottie 6. That's a comparison.
Okay.
Because he's also on
Because he's on the album.
Yeah.
You can't compare Dre. If Snoop would have walked up there, would they let him up?
Yeah,
of
they let
course.
him on. Because
If Bill
he's-
Gates walked in, would they let him up?
Yeah.
Of course they will. What kind of shit is
I'm
that?
just saying he's on the album. I mean, you know.
I just think the security guards were doing what they're supposed to do, you know?
This was funny.
Yeah.
Hey, dog,
dog.
look, Kendrick did enough by putting him on the album, full, giving him a plaque, you know, what'd he get? He got a certified plaque. What'd he get? For the song hit a certain
$1 million or
million.
Wait a minute, those are
Right.
powerful words, dog. Crazy, spooky, hilarious. That's powerful.
No, but I think
Powerful.
that Kendrick already did
That
enough,
shit
bro.
went crazy.
He already gave him a worldwide stardom. Now it's up to you to make it work.
And I feel he has been.
He has been.
Yeah.
No, for sure he has.
Yeah, he took advantage of everything that he's supposed to.
People love his new album.
Yeah, he got his foot on the gas.
And he's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But like what
There's
Pino
no
said,
denying
maybe
it.
that was like a little move to like, you know, get
Well, yeah, I
get some
mean,
clicks.
you know, like you said, back to it. It's already pre-staged. Everybody knows who's going up, including the artists that ain't allowed up. Like if I know I'm not allowed up, I mean, you know, when you're not going up.
Oh, Warren G just came out. You didn't see that clip that Warren G said that he couldn't even get backstage to the Super Bowl show when Snoop was back there and Dre was back there.
Yeah.
And they didn't even allow Warren G back there. And he's part of that shit. He's Dr. Dre's half brother.
He talked about it too.
Yeah, so there you
Yeah.
go. Come on. No hard
But that's
feelings.
what
homie.
it
That's
is.
business.
It's business.
That's
It is
Yeah,
what
it's
it
business.
is.
But what I'm saying is, even Warren G knew he couldn't get back there. He didn't try.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh, he tried to go
blew
back
them
there?
up. He
Yeah.
tried to get through security. Security said, "Chales."
Oh, I didn't hear he got through security. I heard he called him, but I
Yeah,
didn't
nah,
hear
he
went.
tried to get through their security.
Okay.
wasn't
At
letting
the
him
end
in.
of the day, it's like the halftime show. Like he knew
Yeah.
that you didn't have you weren't a part of the rehearsal,
Yeah.
so you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it
You know
is,
what I mean?
Yeah,
But
for
while
sure.
you're there, you might think like, "Hey, fuck it."
They might let me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
right
hard.
here, my
Come
boy.
on.
Like,
Yeah.
come on. You know?
Shit.
Who knows?
All right, let's want to go to the
Salute
next
to
piece.
Lefty though.
It
Yeah,
says
salute to Lefty.
Marathon Burger is opening new location in Venice Beach. Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Burger will be opening their second location on Venice Beach on May 31st. Have you tried the Marathon Burger?
Nah, not yet. I've
Not
been meaning
yet.
to though. I heard that shit is gas. Yeah,
that's
a couple
that's
homies
all I
went.
see. Yeah, it's bomb. Yeah,
I'm an in and out type person. Feel
well,
me?
they got one right there. It's in Venice.
Yeah.
That's close by.
Yeah.
Unexpected comparison from
I
Chat
mean,
Voice.
it's just
funny.
it's just west of you guys. You know what I mean?
Type shit.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. There's a good taco place over there.
I don't
No,
be over there.
in Culver City.
Oh yeah, like what? Let me see. Don't say Tito's, dog.
Nah, taco. I do
That
it because
shit is
I'm from a little valley, but it's called Tacos de Valle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right there in the hood, we go to Taco Miendo or we go to Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Oh,
Oh, I heard of that
Those are
one.
the
Yeah.
spots over there.
Hell yeah, gas,
That's right.
gas. Or we go Pepe's Tacos.
Yeah, I've
The
heard of that
Chile
one too.
Relleno burrito right
Yeah,
there.
we got the
Chile
peppers
relleno?
Yeah,
tacos too.
gas.
Oh, man.
That shit
Yeah,
is
the
fire.
burritos. Those
Chile relleno.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
food is top
burritos.
tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got peppers by the pad.
Yeah, that shit's
Fuck
gas.
with that for sure.
The Conasada fries be busting.
Yeah, that Washington and Centennial corner. That's the
Yeah.
one I like to go to.
That one's cool.
Yeah, Tacos de Valle. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's the one I know. We got any more news or what? That's 4 pieces. Oh, I got one right here. It says crypto investor allegedly tortured Italian tourists with the chainsaw for weeks. A cryptocurrency investor from Kentucky is suspected of torturing Italian tourists with a chainsaw in a sadistic week-long extortion attempt to gain the password for his accounts at a ritzy Manhattan apartment. Cops rushed the luxurious Prince Street pad. He was renting it for $30,000 to $40,000 a month. That's how much the rent was.
God damn.
Yeah.
Big dog shit.
Gosh, that big dog shit.
And this dude, the dude, that's the guy he tortured, but the guy was a cryptocurrency investor from Kentucky, and suspected of torturing Italian tourists. So he was trying to get the passcodes to get all his
The
shit
big bucks.
and get the big bucks.
I
Yeah,
had like 100 billion in that motherfucker.
I know, to be paying $30,000 a
Yeah,
month
oh
for
God.
an apartment.
All you do is type in
Damn.
the password and your whole life changed. Imagine that shit. That'd
And
be
they
crazy.
hitting you with the chainsaw and you ain't passing it.
Trying to do that
Yeah.
for like
That's
Scarface.
Bitcoin?
Trying to change his ass
Cryptocurrency,
up.
yeah, and
He was
discovered
on that
multiple.
Scarface shit.
Oh God, tie his
Yeah.
ass up in the
He was being
bathtub.
tied up with electrical wire and tortured, including one of him bound
Did he give it up?
to a chair with a gun pointed at his head. Of course, no, he didn't give it
He
up.
didn't give it up.
He knows there's some shit in that
You know, that's
motherfucker.
some
He better
big
just die with
bucks.
that shit.
They
On the
come to
gang.
me, they can have my
Hey,
shit. I only got a few thousand.
I told a story. In 2008, fool, some fool owed me some money, right? And he wanted to pay me with bitcoins. He wanted to give me like 1,000 bitcoins. That's when they were like less than a penny, fool.
You would have been
I
up, fool.
Fool, I said I
Damn.
want cash. Fool, I was broke in the hood. What the fuck I'm gonna do
Oh, God, I
with
feel like-
bitcoins?
Yeah.
He
I
owed me
know
like
this
$200
shit.
bucks. Fool, I go give me the
God.
$200.
Right now, you wouldn't even be thinking about no
Nah,
Haterwood
nah.
podcast.
Nah, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even have it, fool. Think
Yeah.
about it, dog. It would have been lost somewhere, homie. Like we don't.
But it would have been lost under you.
Nah, I just
Once he
it would-
transferred it to
Probably
you.
like forgot the password.
Yeah, it would
or
have been on the
something.
computer somewhere,
Yeah, it
fool,
would've been some
abandoned,
shit.
and I would have been even more pissed off.
Yeah.
You know, and back then, fool, Bitcoin cost nothing, dog.
Yeah,
That shit was like a cent.
You know, so fuck.
The people that took advantage of that.
Like that one guy, you didn't see that one guy that had a pizza. He ordered a pizza. He was on the internet, and he said, anybody that can send me a pizza right now, I'll send you like 1,000 Bitcoins. That fool had a gang of them, and
They
somebody
sent
sent him
him-
a pizza, and he sent them the Bitcoins, fool, and they made a whole segment on it. And the person came out and said, I'm the one he sent the Bitcoins to. He's rich as fuck right now. Crazy shit, huh?
yeah, they're
Need
worth
that.
a lot now.
Just gotta
Yeah.
take that risk, dog.
Yeah.
For real, that's really
You
all
got
it
to
is.
start at risk small when it's
Yeah.
first coming up, and then after that, it'll.
It's like
But
the
a lot-
Dogecoin shit. That
Yeah.
Dogecoin shit, that shit went up too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew a dude that pushed carts at a Home Depot in Riverside. He still pushes them there, and he bought the Home Depot stock back when it was young, and he's rich off of the stock from 1999.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? He bought it for when it was probably like $1, and now it's like $80 a share.
But look at all them coins that didn't make no money.
No, that's why they're bless you. That's why
Yeah,
they're
at
mining.
certain times
but
when it was
Yeah.
it dips. Yeah,
That's why they do the mining for coins. You don't know what that means, like the mining, like all the coins that got lost, full from like if I would have lost those coins,
Yeah.
there's people that build computers, and they have the computer searching the internet for lost coins, dog.
Like who ain't
Like where
active with
money,
these
like
coins?
Bitcoins that are just lost in the digital fucking
Yeah.
shit, dog. And then
they grab them.
and they grab them, fool, and they put it
Well,
together.
they put a
dog.
claim on them, right?
I don't know how
It's
it
like
works.
the lands, I bet you.
I just know that they're mining for Bitcoins, dog. People be finding Bitcoins all over the internet.
Because it's
Pieces
like,
of them, pieces of them.
Yeah, because there's land, like, if you go and you just be like, hey, this is me, and like squatting on it, like that's you after a certain amount of time.
Oh, shit.
If
That's
nobody
crazy.
goes,
And nobody claims it?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
A lot of times people die and they forget that
Abandoned places.
somebody
and
had
shit.
it over there.
Yup.
You
That
know,
too.
when my grandma passed, she had a few lands, and my mom didn't really like
Do
be on
anything?
top of it.
Yeah.
So like we were getting letters, and she just like it's gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you got to pay all them taxes that are owed on
Well,
it.
that's the thing, because once you stop paying taxes on it,
The
it's
government
just
takes
forfeit.
it. Yeah, it forfeits to whoever, the county or the government.
Bullshit, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you got to pay the property tax on property every year. That's what
Yeah.
it is. That's what a lot of people. And then when they get the letters, they don't look into it and
They're
stuff
not
like that.
tripping.
Yeah, not
They're like,
tripping.
who
Yeah,
cares?
I got my shit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, salute to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button. Share the video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Salute to everybody. Let's get it.
I got one more piece of news. It says right here, doctor falsely diagnosed healthy patients with chronic illnesses in order to fund his rich lifestyle. A doctor in Texas has been sentenced to 10 years in prison after he was convicted of falsely diagnosing patients with diseases they did not have in order to fund his lavish lifestyle.
Damn.
Yeah, he did it for, it doesn't say how long, but he made $118 million in false claims and the payment of another payment of over $28 million by insurers as a result of him falsely diagnosing patients with chronic illnesses to bill for tests and treatments that the patients did not need.
What hospital was that? Like what area?
It's in Texas.
Not what part? It doesn't say what part of Texas.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
That's crazy.
I didn't dig into that one, but his name was Dr. George Zamora Quesada.
Quesada.
Yeah. 10 years. He was sentenced 10 years though.
That's
But
it.
for all that money?
18 million.
He gonna
Yeah.
be good when he get back
Yeah.
out.
You'll
If
do the
they
swap?
haven't seized it.
Fuck yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
but-
hold on. You
Fuck
do
it.
the swap?
Yeah, if I know I'm gonna come back to a fat ass bag, fuck it.
118 million for 10 years.
I'ma
How about you, Drew?
Come back and wouldn't even think about
I
nothing.
mean, I just did the swap. I did
For
17 for free.
so stupid.
How about
Yeah.
Opina?
I'm not doing any amount of time for any amount of money. Freedom is priceless.
Freedom is priceless, but for that kind of money, it's life changing
Exactly.
too.
You
Yeah.
can sit down, and just really work on yourself.
Yeah, true.
Come back
And
out
your
and whatever
age.
you want to do, shit. You got
And
the
you're not
money
doing
right there.
10 flat either. You're probably going to do like 8.5
Yeah.
or some shit. Huh?
Yeah. Can't do it.
Depending on your age, you
I gotta
might be
stick
able
to your
to-
saying.
I mean, it is
But
priceless.
I got a different situation than you got.
Yeah.
Than you got.
That's
Still
what I
young,
said.
so I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
fuck it.
The
I
situations
get
are
10 right
different.
now. I'll be out when I'm 30. I'll be good.
Straight.
Straight
I'll be
up.
good.
Come home to
You
100
think that
million.
you think that they let him keep that money?
Most of the time,
He probably hit some of that shit.
that's why they get that the long
That I
time.
believe.
Yeah, for
he
sure.
hit
He
some
took
of it.
some,
Yeah.
for sure.
Most of the time, when that's how they get that kind of money, because they get that kind of time, because those are part of the deals. Like, hey, give me the money back, and we'll just give you like 2-3 years
Yeah.
if you give me the money back. Because I was in there with a dude, they were trying to give him like 40 years, 30 years, or something like that. But he was already like 60, and first time he went and he stole like 280 million or something.
Damn.
And then he went back to like try to even it off at like 500. So he went back for like 220. So the 280 he got away with. Like it was clean. So he went back for some more. I was like, why would you go back for more? You were already good.
get
He was
greedy.
like, yeah, that's what he said. He goes, yeah, I was greedy. He said, I thought I was good because, you know, like they didn't catch me the first time.
Yeah.
He said, so I went back for some more, but that's what led him because he did it the same way. So when they caught him, they told him, look, just give us that money back and like we'll give you like a couple years. And he's like, you know what? Nah.
What, you give him back the first 280?
That's what they want. They wanted the first 280 because they caught him for the 220.
Yeah.
So, but they knew it was him because of the way he did it.
Yes.
So what he did is he said, you know what? I already lived a good life. I'm gonna die soon. My family gonna be rich forever. I ain't giving you back nothing.
How much
I'm
time they
good."
give him?
Like life. I mean, he was 60.
Yeah, so
but I
he
mean,
died
it was
in
like
there.
30, 40
Like 10
years,
more
you know?
years.
Yeah, so he knew he wasn't gonna live. And I think he was sick. But he was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna die in here.
He got some good packages in
yeah,
there. So
you know, living good.
Hell yeah.
But he must love his family too.
Yeah.
To go in and just take a seat and be like, fuck it, it's it.
Yeah, that might be something I'd do. You know what I'm saying? On the last straw, like, fuck it.
Last leg on.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because he was old. He was an older dude. He was 60 plus.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, fuck it, I'm going to die soon anyway. I was like, damn.
yeah. But this shit sucks though that this doctor did
Play
that
people
because,
wrong.
yeah, because then you telling someone who's healthy that they're sick.
Yeah.
Then they go home tripping. Could be like your mom or someone, or your
That's why I
dad
asked
or
you
your
where it was
sister.
at.
Yeah,
My family here in Texas.
your sister, and they're telling her, "Oh yeah, you got fucking diabetes," and she's stuffing herself with insulin, and she don't even need it. She's killing herself.
Yeah. No
you know,
lie.
or other
Chemo.
diseases. Yeah,
Chemo. I saw that somebody was going through chemo.
So he's giving the chick chemotherapy. She don't even got cancer. So she's just losing her hair. Like, that's foul, dog.
That's what they were doing with the oxys back then. Remember that shit? When the oxys first started coming out, they started just giving it to people like it wasn't like getting them addicted just to get them hooked. I forgot what the show. It was like they made a show about that shit.
Yeah, where they gave them oxys. To
Yeah,
get
like
them
when the
hooked.
oxys first started
To
coming out.
everybody.
Yeah, like when they first started making that drug.
And
Which
who
is a
knows
trip.
who was in the deals? Because when you go do chemo and when you go get pills for diabetes and all that, the pharmacy has to be in on it.
Not really, because
No.
once
No?
a doctor sends you over there,
Yeah.
you just got to slip to pick up the medication.
Oh, that is true. That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't know what it's all the
Yeah.
doctor.
Yup, it's just
Yeah.
a doctor.
It's all the
He was
doctor.
catching out, and he was double charging probably through insurance. You know what I mean? Like charging
Imagine, bro. He's like, you got bad knees, Droops.
Yeah.
You need to take this, this, and this, and I
Surgeries.
got to do surgery.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with your knees. You're over
Man,
here
my
getting
knees feel
pins
good.
in your knees and shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
That's how.
you know, that's what he did, bro. Surgeries are what pays off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To get a
bro.
pacemaker put in is like $1 million. So hey, you got a little heart problem. You need a
So Peanut really had a good heart before this?
Hopefully. I wish.
Yeah.
But fuck
He
it.
played the system, dog.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
it's like
crazy,
the system.
though.
Yeah, like shit, you doing crazy. I don't got any more news.
Let's
Yeah,
introduce the guest.
Yeah, let's get right into it. We got Rascal 4800, man. What's good, big dog?
What's the deal, man? Just chilling.
Just chilling, man. What was the drive like?
Fucking not it.
Not
Hour and
it.
30 minutes in buttfuck Egypt.
But-
That's how I feel.
Hey, that is
Buttfuck
what it
Egypt
is.
right now. God.
like
we out
that.
the way. We out the way.
Yeah, a little bit
It's a
out the
lizard
way.
town right here.
We out the way.
That's how I call it.
Yeah,
Town.
lizard
It's like
town.
Bikini Bottom over here.
Damn, dog. That's how you feeling?
Because you know how Bikini Bottom, they got the little tumbleweeds and shit?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Fuck. Then if you came out to where I grew up at, you'd be like fucking Wild Wild West
Nah, I grew up over here,
tumbleweeds.
though. When I grew up, I was born over here. I was born in Blue Jay in San Bernardino.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Shit. Was that the name of the hospital?
I don't know. I know it's by Lake Arrowhead. I don't really remember what.
Oh,
the fuck,
okay, yeah,
man.
might
Oh,
be.
yeah. What'd you
Yeah.
say, Blue Jay?
Yeah, that's the spot. That's
Oh.
where I grew up at. When I grew up at, but till I was like 5.
Okay.
Type
yeah.
shit.
So where did you you grew up? Where'd you end up like making your home at?
Shit in Culver City, right there on my block.
So from 5 years old, you moved back
I
over.
went from like when I was like 3 years old. My sister had like got into an accident and shit. So my mom didn't want me seeing her and that shit. So she sent me with my grandma for a couple years, probably like till I was 5, until my sister got straight again. Then my pops, he tried to get his life right. So we went to Colorado for like 3 years, couple years. That shit didn't work out. So then that's when my mom just came back to Cali. And then right there back with my grandma. So I've been over here probably since I was like 11, 12 years old.
Oh, you've been back in Cali.
Yeah.
Because you're a young guy, so we'll
Yeah.
say you've been the majority of your life.
Yeah,
in
majority. I
Culver,
grew
yeah.
up right there. Yeah,
Culver
That's a lot.
City. Okay. Shit, you're like what, about 20?
Yeah, I just turned 23.
23. Yeah, you're young guy. Harry Culver.
Hmm?
That's the
You said
guy
what?
Harry
Harry
Culver.
Culver?
That's the guy who made the city.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, he was a real estate
Culver
agent,
City.
like a big real estate agent.
Yeah.
Big Harry?
Yeah, Harry, and he brought like the movie industry there. He was one of the big founders. It was a big movie place where they took studios and shit. I did my research. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
that
it's
shit
interesting
going up over
city, dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
Harry Culver, biggest real estate agent in the world, one of them.
Harry Culver.
Yeah, this you didn't know now.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Now,
shit, I
you,
ain't gonna
now you
lie.
know, dog. Yeah, that's why they call it Culver
God.
City, big dog.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he brought all the big. It's a little bit off top. We'll get back into it, but he brought all the big. What do you call it? Like the movie, like Hollywood, MGM, all those places.
Yeah.
And that's where like a lot of the biggest movies were ever shot in the world.
No.
was in Culver City. Yeah, that was the first 1917. Yeah,
He was really looking into that shit. Huh?
Yeah, dog. That's what I do, dog.
I didn't even know all that shit.
Expert,
Yeah,
right?
1917. Harry Culver created, after his last name. He was a real estate agent. So, you're back in Culver City now. You moved from Denver. You're 11 years old. What was the first thing that hit you when you moved to Culver City? What made you like, man, I love this place? Because you came at 11, so you're meeting new friends and
Well, it was more like, I guess my lifestyle, it was more like inevitable. It was always just like, I always gravitated to that shit. Because my dad's from Playboy, so my whole life I was growing up seeing that shit. He just, that shit didn't work out. So it was more of like, I lived on the block, you feel me? So it's not like I'm just anywhere. Like every time I'm walking out, the motherfuckers right there like, oh, so it was like different environment. And shit, it was cool. Shit, just go to school, grew up right there. Shit, that's about it. And then that's when all this shit took a turn.
Took a little turn. Yeah, growing up with your dad, he was, from the environment,
Yeah.
And so you saw like in the household and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that fool was crazy as fuck.
Yeah, growing up out here though, you saw it, or even when you were in Denver, like, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. I wasn't in. So my dad is like, he was over here. He was over here all the time because my grandma stays over here. Well, she used to stay over here, and then so I would see him like back and forth, but I didn't really see stuff like that because he was in jail majority of the time. He was in prison. So like the times when I did see him, he was cool, but the last time I saw him, I don't know what the fuck that fool did in there, but that was not.
Yeah, so you saw the whole thing of him. Because I'm the same way. Like my dad was in and out of prison, so I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah. You see all that, and it kind of resonates with you.
Exactly what you want to be. Because my whole life, everybody would just tell like I look exactly like my dad. That's why I don't like be around like my dad's side of the family because I don't like that shit. I don't like thinking about him. I don't fuck with that fool like that, dog. So it's more like me growing up. They always tell me like, oh, your dad's this, your dad's that, your dad never did this or that. So it's like me growing up. That's why I try to like hold myself up to. So I like fully met him again and childless. I feel. Yeah. Well, things change sometimes in the prime. Yeah. When someone's in their prime, it's like that, and then when they get older, people tend to fall off. Or they tend to stay on. You know what I mean? It just depends. You went to high school? Hell no. All my shit was in the halls.
In the what?
In the halls. Yeah.
Oh, so you
was in the
juvenile hall. When did you first go to juvenile hall?
Shit, when I was like 15.
15?
Yeah.
For what?
Blowers. All my shit is blower charges.
Okay, so you never went to junior high either?
I mean, I went to high school for like a fucking month.
A month?
A month, but that shit wasn't for me. I got expelled. And after that, I was like, fuck it.
Just running amok.
Yeah, that's when I was like, I ain't got shit to lose now.
Because you said you're 23, so from 15 to your adult age, you're in and out of juvie. Did you go to prison?
Nah, not yet. I mean, they're already trying to get me shit I'm on, but
what you got on? You got an ankle bracelet?
Yeah, they got me on the GP.
Oh man, I had that on for a lot of years too. I'm sure groups too.
Community service don't count, boy.
Yeah, shit.
Nah, ain't no community service here.
Traffic tickets don't count, boy.
I had
jaywalking don't count.
I had that shit on for like 3 years.
What do you call that shit? Caltrans, homie.
Jesus
Caltrans don't work, fool. Don't count, though.
Yeah, but I know those. That sucks, dog. You got to charge them, and you can't.
I know. I was doing good. I haven't caught a case in like, but even how I caught this case was just bullshit, bro. It wasn't even my fault, to be honest.
That's what they all say.
No, I swear to God.
We don't want to talk about
we don't talk about your cases, and we're not gonna do that. We're not the white devil, man. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that to you, dog. Yeah. So, okay. So, what got you? Let's get right to it because it's a short history. So you didn't go to high school. You're in and out of juvenile hall. I saw that you had music 4 years ago though.
Yeah, because I was in like,
you dropped a video.
Yeah.
People think maybe like you're only like a year in the game, but it's been.
I mean, it's more of like I've been rapping since I was probably like 15, but it's more of like just fucking around. I never really like took it serious because I couldn't. I was on probation.
Right.
I couldn't do a lot of shit. So, and even like that video I did that shit in my ops hood. So it was like a diss track. Yeah, not diss track, but
was it
just like a.
What's the name of the channel?
Just to fuck with them, like the fuck, Everybody want to do all this Instagram shit. I'm not with that fool. That's the reason why I don't want to be a rapper, fool. That's me being completely honest, you know. But I'm doing it because I have opportunity. You feel me? Shout out my boy Ocho, you know, motivate me to do this shit. But in reality, like this shit don't mean nothing to me, you know. I'm my person. As long as I'm good in my hood, that's all that matters to me.
What
Sometimes
video
that's
are we
it.
talking about?
It's on Rich Dummy.
It's like some- it's like some old ass video
on a YouTube channel
Yeah,
called.
that's when I was like,
What's the YouTube channel called?
Richard Dummy.
Richard Dummy. Okay, yeah, I looked
that was
it
like
up.
my first ever video. But
So-
that was because I just had the money and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go get an Airbnb over there. But I already had like a Airbnb planned somewhere else, but it got like booked already.
Yeah.
So it was just like last second. She already had the cameraman. I was like, fuck it, and that shit I did at my house because I have a studio. I have all that shit in my crib. So it's more of like I just be working at my house. And
Well, I
whenever
saw the
go to
video.
studio-
You know, I saw the. Well, compared to there and now, it's way different.
Oh yeah,
but it
because
was
I didn't try.
It was still solid
Yeah.
though. I was like,
It was
damn,
cool.
you know,
I don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
none of that shit. Even now, like even all my old the shit I'm doing now. After I do it, I don't like it no more. You can ask Ocho.
Oh
He be
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's a sign of a. That's a sign of a artist, dog.
Growth.
Yeah, I like
To
being hard
be
on
honest,
myself.
yeah.
You feel me? I'm
You'll never,
my worst
and
critic.
with that mentality, you'll never be happy.
Yeah.
With your music, which is good because then you keep
going.
wanting
I
to
wanna
go.
be
Yeah,
harder. I
yeah. I
wanna
mean,
be
you'll go all the way.
Motivates you.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing. Like, just you go.
Cause
Like
my whole
it's
life, all my homies been
ass,
telling
yeah.
me my shit is hard, but that's because they my homies. Even like my shit that used to
Yeah.
be fucking ass, you know, they still got plays, but you know, everybody's gonna support me regardless. I just want somebody to be 100. Even like when I be with Ocho, I'd be like, tell me that shit ass. I'd be in the studio, I'd be like, tell me that shit ass. Everybody be like, that shit's hard. That shit's
Do
hard.
you ever find yourself you make a song and you're like, man, for a week this shit sounds hard, but then after that you're like, all right,
that's why I be
on
on
to
my
the next
crib.
one. Yeah.
on
like-
my crib, I be just working. I be doing that shit, and then I'll do like a song to like one beat for like a couple days, and like 3-4 days pass by. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Do
I
it
just leave it in my
something
notes.
different. Yeah,
I
yeah.
just leave it on my notes and focus on something else.
Yeah, that's a good sign, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. So you started doing music then early. Your first video was when you were 19. What made you want to do music?
I don't know, honestly. I just wanted to do that shit. I remember my first ever song, I did that shit on the iPad. I remember showing my mom that shit. That shit was trash. But it was really probably just jail, being locked up, just in there, got nothing else to fucking do but read a dictionary, read a thesaurus, start writing.
Rhyme the words.
Yeah. And it was like they had a fucking class right there. What the fuck was it called? It was like poetic dreams or some shit, but it was pretty much like a class that they like showed us how to rap, they showed us how to rhyme, they showed us how to like make beats, all that shit. So that's like what kept me, you know. And it's like once I got out, cause I would go in for like 9 months, get out, be out for like a month, and go in for another 9 months, get out, do another 9 months, get out. So it was just like I never really like lived my life till now. This is probably like the most I ever really lived my life. Cause now I'm not on probation. I ain't gotta worry about motherfuckers knocking down my door, searching me and all that shit. I've been doing that shit my whole life. I hate that shit. That shit is out.
Yeah, going in and out. Were your homies supportive of you, like with the idea of you doing music?
Yeah, my homies always tell me. Even now, they always tell me like, "What the fuck you doing on the block? Go focus on your shit." Cause I already did my shit, bro. You feel me? I'm like the golden ticket right now, so everybody looks at me. So it's like all the pressure on me right now.
Yeah, I seen you do. You did a vlog with Duno.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing, and how does that feel? How does that feel to be able to put your neighborhood out there in a positive way? You know, and to you know, give shine to your people, dog.
Because that's the whole point. My community feel like I got a big ass hood, dog. So it's like, and it's not a lot of people can just make a call and be like, "Hey, homies, like pull up and do this." You know, like I'm really somebody in my hood. So when I do that, it's like I'm doing the shit for my city. You feel me? It's not just Rascal. It's not just me. Like I never just count myself in. Because if that was the case, then the fuck, you know, my hood is what made me, dog. Everything that I went through, every single situation, every mistake is this what made me. That's why I love my hood so much. Feel me?
Yeah.
And they ain't never did me foul. You feel me? And I was a nut, dog. I was on some shit. I used to be fucking out here wilding. And they ain't never like once, you feel me? Like they always show me love. Always.
Yeah, I thought it was dope to give shine to your neighborhood. They even had you guys were even saying there was a street that goes straight to the beach, and I was like, man, I gotta take my fucking bike out there, dog.
Because they see me when I was out there like fucking up, dog, like lost. I was just a lost ass little kid just trying to figure something out. Feel me?
So they're happy for you that you figured music out.
Exactly. Because I was just out here
just
wilding. It's wildin'.
Yeah, it's a big the apartments that were showed. Did you grow up there?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
So that's when I got kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but they just they broke down the building. Feel me? So I had to move.
Oh, they broke that specific
they
building.
had to,
you're
like,
at?
yeah, they're trying
There's
to-
a lot of them though. There's a lot of
there's a gang of
apartment.
buildings
Yeah,
out
it
there.
looks crazy.
Yeah.
It's like really long, and it looks like it's a lot happening right there.
Was
Block.
it like projects or something like that?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got the block, we got Slauson, and then we got my projects, Marvis the Gardens, right there on the right.
Okay.
They were being gentrified.
They're trying.
They're trying.
Shit, they
Yeah.
can try.
Yeah, they gentrified the hood.
Yeah, that's why it's like we're the last in my size. Food like my side, we're the four corners. So it's like all the four hoods that are right there. You go to any other hoods, food, they're not. You know, you go to my hood, you see homies right there. You see paisas, you see loncheras, you see the lote lady.
Yeah.
You know, we still hood right there. My shit ain't going nowhere until they knock down the projects. You know, but good luck with that shit.
Yeah, I like seeing that like from the neighborhoods, and
Yeah.
man, that burger looked good too. I ain't gonna lie,
That fool
bro. That
Duno's
shit was
a savage.
double
That
fucking
fool ate
stack.
chili
Yeah,
on his
Duno, what's
burger.
up with that fool?
I ain't
You
never
gotta
seen
let
no
me-
shit like
How
that.
did you get tied in with Duno? We hit you up way before that.
Fucking, cause Duno had seen there was some one food that like he be running the little TikTok. He be running the little TikTok. Like, he be posting my shit, and he had posted on that, and then that's when fucking
He hit you up.
yeah, Duno already had texted, but then that's when I locked it in with Ocho, and I was like, let's set up a day, and that's when my homie, we had a car wash, so I was like, fuck it, this would be a perfect day to like, cause the whole point is obviously we do our lifestyle, dog, but you feel me, it's more to my hood than just all that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Being
We're a
outside.
big loving community, dog. Like,
Yeah.
we show love to everybody, we show respect. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if motherfuckers come sideways and shit, that's life, dog. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the vlog you guys did with Duno shined a lot of good light.
Because a lot of
too,
people,
you know?
everybody be like,
You
"Oh,
guys-
where's all your homies and where all that?" Like, they was in the cut. You know, there's a lot of homies that not even me, dog. I don't do all this camera shit. That's
Don't
why I
like to
even
be on
like
camera,
hesitated doing this shit because this is not me, fool.
This is your first interview.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I looked up I looked up Rascal 4800 interviews. It's zero.
There ain't shit.
There ain't no interviews.
Yeah, I just still gotta get used to all this shit. Cause even like when I don't know, all this shit is just like surreal right now. If
Yeah,
it makes
because
sense.
I remember you know how I do the music. I do music lives on Friday and Saturday where people request songs and shit. They pay to request.
Yeah.
And your song, the one where the I Got Five on it beat.
Yeah, the Block Stars.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my first like real song, you know.
This was I don't know,
It
like
was-
6 months ago.
yeah.
When you dropped it.
Yeah,
Just
like
6 months
5-6
ago,
months
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
And we played it nonstop, bro, for like 3 months,
Right?
back to back.
Yeah,
Everybody
God.
was requesting it.
Like every other song, right? It was
Yeah.
coming on.
And
Yeah.
you weren't even nowhere on the map at that time with like people knowing who you were.
Yeah, I was like my
Yeah.
first, cause it's more of like after I had got off probation and all that shit. I sat down for like a good 7-8 months, and I'm like, fuck, like let me see what I'm gonna do. You feel me? And then something just told me like, you do the video like that, that shit's gonna blow up. That's exactly what I did, and that shit went up.
Yeah, we were playing it over and over and over, and that's when I hit you up. I go, let me hit this fool up before anybody else because I like your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I hit you up a long time ago, and we were gonna get to it, but we just never got to it.
yeah,
You know, and this second time around, negative. I
Yeah,
hit you up one of my guys.
yeah.
And then we
Well, I just
knocked
wanted to
it.
knock some shit out just in case, you know, just in case.
Yeah,
if
for
I get
sure.
locked down, at least y'all got something right here till I get out this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
for sure.
You know,
That's the 5 on a remake, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who remade that one? They did a good job.
fucking.
They switched the beat up too.
I
but
just
you-
found that shit on YouTube.
For real?
Yeah, and I just
Damn.
got the beat from that food. Cause it was more of like I told you, I was working like that song, man. If only y'all knew how old that fucking song is, dog. That shit is
The
old.
old
So
one.
it's like all this shit that y'all seeing now is like, it's like I'm going from all my old shit slowly going up.
Okay.
And now as I'm slowly going up with all my old music, I'm making more music.
So you had them in the cut.
Yeah.
You got the old story. You had 80 in the
Exactly.
bank.
I already been mastered this. I already
Yeah.
I already seen the plot. Now it's just drop the music.
Drop the
You know?
music. Yep.
Just drop the music.
Yeah, it's dope. You got a new record out right now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with
Rowdy Racks, homie.
No, he's got a
Oh, yeah, I
newer
did
one
two of
out.
them.
He's got a
Yeah,
new one
yeah.
out with Tommy Guns and
Yeah.
Norwalk.
and who? Oh,
That
and
fool Sporty.
Sporty. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just dropped recently, like in
Yeah.
the last few days, about 3 days ago.
Yeah,
But the
2-3
Rowdy
days
Racks
ago.
one is going.
Yeah.
It's doing
But that
numbers.
one's
That one's
going.
tough.
That one's already at 40,000
going up.
views almost in 3 days.
But it's more of like the Rowdy one. That one was like hella unplanned. Not unplanned, but like that week when I was at the mansion, that was like that was my birthday week. So I was just all fucked up.
Chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just turning up. But we knocked that out. Shit.
Yeah, it
That
was tight.
motherfucker went crazy. Free the homie, man.
How was that vibe with Rowdy?
I fuck with us, the boy, gang. He's like you know, he's like my homie. He's a gang member. It's hard to like when I meet all these other people. It's hard
Yeah.
to like adapt because
He's down to earth, fool. That's
People
what
are
it is.
weirdos, dog. Me, I be chilling, fool. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Rowdy's down to earth. He's cool. He's calm. He's not really tripping on nothing until it's time to trip.
Exactly. That's how we all
You know
supposed
what
to
I mean?
be. You can't be out here thinking that like you feel me. There's always somebody bigger and better than you. Fool. You got to be humble, dog.
There you go.
What's
Humble's
that?
the word.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Humble.
for sure.
That's the word.
And just know too, I always know like there's regular people around. You know, when you're a regular person too, like in 99% of your day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
We're all
yeah,
human,
humble
fool.
yourself. Yeah,
Exactly.
gotta humble
We
yourself.
all go through the
Shout
We
same
all do the
shit.
same shit.
Free
huh?
Rowdy Rex. He's
I
locked
got
up.
free Rowdy, man.
Free
Yeah,
Rowdy.
he's locked
for
up.
sure.
Goes. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's the hell we man.
Yeah,
What did he say? A lot of red going on around here.
A whole lot of red activities.
That's what he said.
Oh God.
Shout out Rowdy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song was dope. That the one he did with Rowdy. I haven't heard the new one. I just saw the numbers.
Yeah,
It
that
popped
shit's
up
going
on my
up.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I
your
heard the new one. I checked it
with
out.
Tommy and
Yeah, with Tommy
How's
and
that one?
Sporty.
I haven't heard
I haven't heard it yet, but I'll get
It's
to
cool.
it.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah.
I
But
fuck
doing
with
his
the
thing.
numbers are definitely going up, man. So
Yeah, for
congratulations on that record. You know,
How'd you tap in with them fools?
fucking I just went to the studio one day and that fool Ocho told me to pull up. And I was like, fuck it, let's knock this shit out the way. I'm with the work, dog. That's all I like to do. You feel me? I'm not trying to sit right there for hours and fuck all that. I can go right there in an hour and knock out 5 songs. All bangers, literally. And I won't even fucking like them after. I'll probably just remake them. You know?
So
but
even
it's
though-
like just to do it, you know, just to
Yeah.
work and just to do it. Because eventually somebody gonna like that shit. One of them will go the fuck up eventually, shit.
How was the vibes with Tommy Gunz and what was the other fool? Sporty.
Sporty.
They cool, you know. The homies, dog. We just be chilling. I just be music for it. Anything that's related to music, I'm with. I don't give a fuck if it's reggaeton. I don't give a fuck. I don't
as long
care.
as you're working.
Exactly, and as long as I know it's gonna go up. That's the whole
Do
point.
you think the game's like that now? Like kind of like a lottery? Like if you put out this many, something's gonna
Yeah,
hit.
eventually, if you're hard. One of them shit is music. Everybody likes music. Food, rock, fucking. Everybody listens to everything. All you need is that one song to go up, and it's over. Because then you
gotta
build
be
that little fan base. You feel me?
Yeah, you just gotta be relentless, dog. You gotta
Yeah.
be relentless.
You gotta just
and,
not give a fuck
and you gotta be
and believe in
consistent.
yourself. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
I think and put videos to the
Yeah,
songs.
Visuals.
songs,
Yeah,
yeah.
you need
Because the
visuals. for
visuals,
sure.
everybody loves that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Isn't it crazy how times have changed? Because like when you think of like Dr. Dre, he only has 2 albums out.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
for
know what
real.
I'm saying? Like he didn't put song after song after song out. He just
Yeah,
put.
but that's a different time, dog. You can't
No,
compare
I
that
know,
time
but I'm
with-
saying, well, I mean,
But around that time, it wasn't like a bunch of people making music.
Yeah,
you know?
I-
And
but
all
I
this shit was
think-
straight
Yeah,
bangers.
here we go
Yeah, it was
with the
electric back
combo again because I
Yeah.
think it's like us in the underground because like Kendrick doesn't drop like that, but he's still relevant. He drops
Yeah.
on every 4 years. It seems like.
Because that's what you want to build is the anticipate. Like you just want people to
Yeah.
wait. You know, like it's like when you go to jail, it's like motherfuckers gonna be waiting for your shit to come out, and that's when you just hit them with a banger.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they built that they built themselves to be famous, dog. So they don't have to drop.
Yeah.
And then when they do, it's gonna go up. But these homies nowadays, like our genre, they haven't built that yet. They're
So they
still
got to
trying
keep
build
dropping.
that.
Yeah, they got
They
to
gotta
keep
build that.
to stay relevant. They got to keep dropping because
Exactly.
if not, it'll just go downhill.
You know?
Yeah,
you can stop uploading for a couple of months, and shit,
It's
there goes
over.
your buzz.
It's done.
over.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, there goes your buzz.
yeah.
And you gotta be humble, fool, because there's a lot of youngsters now in the rap game that think they made it because they behind the camera, you know, or in
fuck.
front of the camera.
I don't
Yeah.
think I
You know
make
what
it
I
till I
mean?
got 100K in my face, and I'm like this, like at least
Just
like you know what I
sitting
feel
cool,
like I could kick back.
Yeah.
Man. I ain't gotta worry about shit. That's when I know I'm like, you know what, life is good.
Is that
Life
what
is
you're
great.
working towards?
West
That's the motive shit.
Hell yeah.
Little 50 ain't nothing. I need 100, man.
Yeah.
Gang, I
Yeah,
need
hell
Something
100K.
comfortable, right?
Oh God, with 100.
Yeah,
shit,
but
I'll be good.
like I said, there's a lot of people that think they popped it. They're popping it because they're at a podcast.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
you go to a podcast doesn't mean that you made it. When you made it, fool, is when you are one of those guys already. Like people know you. Like wherever you go,
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
hey, that's a rapper. You know, when you're talking about the whites, the blacks, the Chinese, the Mexicans,
Everybody knowing.
not just
Yeah,
the
not just
whites.
your own people. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
when you made it, fool. You know, so
Is that being stuck in a box
cool?
when only your own people know you?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
It's just
hell
a
yeah.
box.
Yeah.
That's why they say like a lot of the rappers over here are never gonna get out the West Coast because everybody's like still stuck on the same shit, you know.
Yup.
Me, I'm a whatever. If I could do literally anything, I swear to God, if I really sit right
Yeah.
there and I could do anything, that's why I'm just like right now I'm open to whatever's.
Would you do
Okay.
a country song?
Now that's a little.
Well, I mean, you say you're down for
if it's
whatever.
gonna go up, shit.
Well,
I'll
like
make it work.
somebody big, like somebody that's
Yeah,
doing it,
again,
like
if,
a, like
it's
a
gonna
mix.
go up, I will make it work.
What,
You
a
make that
twist?
shit work?
Yeah.
Like
What,
a country
twist?
song.
like Little Nas X. He did a country song with the.
Oh yeah, with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, I'm not talking about his.
Yeah. I like the
Trying to set him up again. Here he goes.
No, I'm not talking about his
His
preference.
style, yeah.
I'm talking about he did a song with one of the biggest
It's
country singers.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, if it was go up, I'll do it.
And that shit went retarded for
Yeah.
to where he don't even have to drop music now.
Nothing no more.
He getting paid for life off that song,
Exactly.
dog.
Cause at the end of the day, it's like
wow.
if I was to do a country song, there's gonna be the motherfuckers talking shit like, "Oh damn, it's an essay doing it." And then
Yeah,
as long as I got the bag, the chili baba, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fuck
one
that.
thing
That's
that.
it.
Oh,
So I can go to my hood and they'll be like,
Hold on.
Salute to Rascal 4800, the future
West.
of West LA.
"Hell yeah."
That's Icon TV in the
Icon
building.
TV,
$7 hold on.
West.
$7.70. Take that
What's up
shit
with
back,
that
homie.
shit, dog?
That's
This
not even
was
enough for a
stupid as
pack
fuck.
of waters. Take that.
Goddamn.
Hey, somebody give that fool a refund.
This was stupid.
What's up with that
Salute,
shit?
salute.
777. Oh, must be like some lucky numbers. Like
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? I lost
talk
track.
about doing a country song like
Country
him,
song.
him jumping out of the
Yeah.
box. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
I would do it.
Yeah, as long as it.
That's like
you know.
talks I already had, you know. Like,
Oh, but that's what you were saying. You said that people are gonna talk shit.
Yeah,
hey, dog.
it's the
one thing-
internet, fool.
Yeah, one thing we
That
gotta
shit is-
get in our minds
man.
is that
that shit
as
is
long
a
as you
motherfucker.
work, fuck what they say, homie,
Exactly.
because they're never gonna be happy,
They
regardless.
be the
of,
main motherfuckers that ain't doing shit. They
Yeah,
just,
for
like
sure.
I ain't never been the motherfucker to be right there and
username 3215.
I might have a thought in my head, but I ain't never gonna like sit right there and like
Yeah,
what the fuck do I
facts.
look like, dog? That's some lame ass
Yeah,
shit.
fool. You gotta not care about what anybody says and just focus on your craft.
Yeah.
And as long as you do that, then
Because as long as you got haters, then you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
they watching.
Yeah. Well, we gotta.
Oh. Damn, that's a bad one. It was just so fast, huh?
I didn't even see it.
Good.
Good. What the hell? Well, thanks for the money.
Yeah, 1999. Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Was
the
that
money.
Darth Vader?
Yeah,
My boy's back.
he dropped a dove for you.
He brought
That's
a
right.
dove, dog. That's going straight to some tacos, dog.
Yo, and for everybody that don't know that's in the building, you drop $4.99 or higher. The TTS will read it out loud. All right, let's go.
Speaking of TTS, I was watching that movie. You believe in all the future shit, like all this AI that's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that we're like, come on, dog. The shit that the government be doing right now, I wouldn't doubt if we had superpowers. We only use 10% of our brain. Imagine
Yeah,
what's the
man,
rest of
that's
it.
true.
Hey, that's exactly
You
what
feel
the
me?
black homie said.
Yeah,
The black
yeah,
homie that
sure.
was up here, he said,
That
"Look,
shit is
fool,"
interesting, fool.
He goes,
I
we
be
don't,
watching all that
use,
shit.
we don't use our brain whatsoever because the government got us worried about bills, worried about rent, that we don't use our brain. He
We're not
goes,
supposed to be like that.
But, yeah, he
we're
goes,
supposed to
we're
be
not-
worried about the earth
Yup.
and feeding ourselves and
Yup.
you know
Yeah.
not
That's what exactly
fucking
what he
out here
said.
Well, they were,
struggling and stressing and shit.
They were saying what he said, and I was gonna get into because he said, "Oh, you know," or someone said we pay for food that grows here and shit like that.
Oh, the GMO shit.
Yeah, but we don't pay for food that grows here. We pay for when it gets processed. Like,
Yeah.
are you gonna hunt your own cow? Because I'm not.
Hell no, I'm going
You know
straight
what
to
I'm
In and Out.
saying?
Fly Dutchman.
Well, you can go because aren't all the cows like already gathered up by
If-
like people?
Nah, but if you go to, I'm saying hunt food. Like, if
Where are you
if
gonna find a wild cow, dog?
No, I'm saying Alaska. You can go find wild birds and bears, and you can
Wild
eat them.
turkey.
But you're not allowed
Yeah.
to kill them, fool.
Yeah, you are in
No, you're
Alaska.
not.
Yeah, you are, bro.
Fool,
Yes, you are.
I guarantee you, all these spots are maintained by like
Some
wild-
places-
Nah,
Some
look,
places
I was in the feds in West Virginia, and there was like wild turkeys, all that shit coming up to the
Oh
gate.
shit, for real?
Yeah, so it's just running around.
Oh shit.
And some places you can, if there's too many of them, like in New Orleans, there's too many like beavers. You can kill them and eat them.
Man.
So there's, I mean, but are we
beaver
gonna
is
do that?
crazy.
I'm not.
I ain't eating no fucking
I
beaver.
pay for the luxury of someone cutting up my
To go and
turkey
handle
and
that for me.
handle it. It's all about. It's a business. They get the turkey, then someone has to ship it in a truck. We pay for all that. So there's never gonna be food or water that's free.
Because
Hell
you could
nah.
still go
You know what I'm
hunting, like fishing. You could really go get your food if
Yeah.
that's what you want to do.
If you want to gut some shit,
true.
But I
You
get
know?
the concept of what he was saying is it is we're paying for a place that's a rock, you know, right? Because
Yeah.
like we pay rent and we do all
Yeah,
that,
it's
but that's
all
part of the
fucking
game.
crazy. Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's part of the
saying?
system. That's how they got us.
But I was watching that Terminator 3, the one where she turns into
Stupid.
yeah, the one where she turns into liquid metal.
Yeah.
It's the girl.
The girl, what you want?
Yeah, dude, number 3, liquid metal. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
The
It's
one where he goes up to the cemetery and he's blasting everybody at the end.
yeah,
I don't like
that's
that one.
the third one where they have to survive, and that was the whole point. Was
It's the apocalypse one.
Oh, yeah,
It was in
where-
the hearse, right? You
Yeah.
got the hearse at the end.
yeah, it's in the not at the end, but it's at the middle. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. But it had me thinking like, fuck, dog. Like I seen the robots like taking over. You think that one day it could happen?
Fuck yeah, hell yeah. Who knows what the fuck they got going on right now? They already have the alien shit. I'm saying I really was like watching the whole. I fucking went into a whole rabbit hole one day with the John F. Kennedy shit. And they smoked them because he was gonna release the FBI files with all the aliens and shit, and the shit that happened with that fool Oswald and all that shit. Crazy work.
So who
And
do you
they
think got him? Who do you think got him?
What do you mean? It was a group of 3 CIA agents. It was that fool Roswell, Oswald, and then the other 2 fools. But
Gee, I didn't know that.
It's crazy on some of them. They even show like it's the driver that just turns around.
yeah, but in
the
front of
trick.
his lady, huh?
Yeah.
His whole head split in front
imagine
of
that
his lady.
shit.
Yeah.
And from far, fool, he shot that fool from far as fuck.
So you're telling me that JFK was gonna release the alien paperwork?
Fool, it's literally FBI files.
So
If
they
you go- Yeah.
smoked them for that.
Literally.
Man, that's
It's crazy, huh? And they're barely releasing it now because of all the alien shit that's going on. That's all I see now. Like when I open my phone, I be just seeing all type of fucking UFO shit. They gonna come blow this motherfucker up. Shit. Hopefully I can live my dream before they blow this motherfucker up. On game. For real.
I got my saying. I can't believe there's aliens until I see an alien.
Yeah.
Man, get out of here.
I believe that shit.
And I think by the time I'm 80, I will never see an alien.
But he believes
Fuck
God,
no.
and he's never seen God.
I never said that.
He believes in
I
God,
always
never
thought-
seen God.
I have like
So
different
stupid.
views on different pods. One day I
Yeah.
might believe in them. One day I might not. I don't know. I just like to
Flip a
stir it
coin.
up.
I don't know what the
I
fuck
stir
they
it up,
are. I
bro.
just know that shit is real.
That's it.
It's
I
too
just-
too much evidence to back it up, especially now. That's how I look at it. Like if you really look at it, if you go home today and really search up UFOs and start looking at all that shit is a trip.
You still believe in God?
Hell yeah. I mean, I barely started believing God recently. That's why I feel like everything's going good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you believe in both, God and aliens?
Yeah. Said God and aliens.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a little
Yeah,
bit.
God.
It's a good conversation. It's
Yeah,
better.
yeah, nah, I fuck
But,
with that
sometimes we just get on the street stuff and all that.
'Cause I'm not a
Sometimes-
big movie person. I watch like documentaries and shit. I'm big on like information. I like that shit. Like just knowing history,
Yeah.
all that shit. You know, people already look at us and be like, "Oh, this motherfucker's tatted and he's retarded."
Yeah.
He ain't got
I
no
like,
game.
Yeah,
I like
right,
killing
so-
that narrative right away. Like I'm smart as fuck. As soon as you talk to me, you be like, "Damn." You know?
Yeah, I say it all the time. I still want to. Before I get a robot, I want a pet monkey dog.
On guys, be hard.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Hey,
monkey.
ask the freezing question.
You ask it. That's
Ask
your,
the free-
that's your
Droops.
shit. Droops.
Freezing
Freezing
question.
question. You're back.
You gotta kill him with that one, fool. Ask the freezing question.
What was it, 100 or 200?
It don't matter. The price don't matter. Yeah, yeah.
Because, all right, look, they're talking about if you're able to die, right?
Yeah.
You pass away. But before you pass away, you got money. So would you spend, what, $200K to freeze yourself and come back in 100 years?
Fuck
Or-
yeah. Well, I'm gonna die. Might as well come back in 100 years.
That's
See
good.
what
That's
the fuck
a
I look
question,
like.
right?
That's
No,
blue
sir.
saying, yeah.
Might as
Yeah.
well, huh?
Might as well.
Might as
Because
well.
I used to come back and then you die into something else.
But
And who knows? It might be bring you back to life by
My
that
brain-
shit.
what do
100
you-
years.
do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I mean, probably. Because I feel like there's some people in this world too fucking smart, dog. Like crazy, you know? And I mean, that's how I look at that shit. Like maybe you die and
Maybe
you
they
come
were
back
here
and you get
already.
another chance to do whatever you want to do right. And that's on you to fuck it
Yeah.
up again, you know?
Or
They already
if
had the
you
game
fuck
on.
up too much here, you die and come back as a
Yeah,
roach.
Exactly. Or fucking possum or some
Dog,
shit.
or some shit, man.
Get ran over.
You wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like a frog and shit.
That'd
You're
be
like,
all
the
fuck.
That'd be some shit.
Hey, you think it's a coincidence when they'll show you pictures of like people from like the 1800s and 1700s that look like people from today? You've ever seen those?
Yeah.
Like they have
Like
a
the
picture of
celebrities
like,
and shit?
Yeah, they have a picture of
Yeah.
like Jay-Z from like 1910 and they have a
Yeah.
picture of him today and so forth and so forth. You think that's too much coincidence?
I
Or
wouldn't
you
doubt
think-
it, fool. The shit, the world we living in now, for who fucking, man, I feel like anything is possible. They just be hiding shit.
It's too close of a look, fool. Like they'll have all these people that are like look identical, fool, to people back in like.
But a lot
60s.
of
I
people
seen
have
that.
twins, though. Like,
And family members.
Yeah.
There's a picture of my brother and then like my grandma's like great grandfather. I know it's a few generations only, and I mean it's like dead on, bro. Even like the old drawing, and I'm like,
Really?
there's no way. Like it looks just.
Yeah.
like my bro. Like I can't believe it, bro.
But these are all famous people, though, dog. Like
yeah, but what I'm saying
Nicolas
is,
Cage,
yeah, but they
shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
you know that shit, the little dwarf food.
Yeah, little
I
dwarf
seen that
food,
shit on God.
and it's a trip because it's
Yeah.
like, why
They look
only
exactly like
famous
them.
people, dog? Like maybe these motherfuckers never.
Well,
these
because
Maybe that's
nobody
just the only
cares
ones you
about
notice.
us.
yeah, there you go.
Nobody
That's what I
cares
think.
about
Yeah,
us.
All of the people you live, we probably look like
Yeah.
somebody fucking
Yeah, true
fucking
that.
10 centuries ago, and
The more
we just
you
don't
get
even
famous, they're gonna be
No?
like, "Look at Blue Devil back in
In the days, yeah.
1800s."
Or maybe that's
the
them
internet,
being
dog.
they have him from
reincarnated, dog.
Ireland in a little suit, and he's like this.
Shit, get the fuck outta here, homie.
He's all prissy with,
know. Stupid as hell.
he's got the fucking toupee hat on, chilling. Fuck that.
Nah, hell nah.
Oh shit. Now it's cool. Like all those topics are crazy. The space and all this shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Cameras have I
Face
feel like
recognition.
opened everything up too. You know, like because back in the day, right, when you see a plane fly across the earth, we would see it with our eyes.
Yeah.
But now you have a drone next to it. Now you can really see how fast it goes, and it's crazy fast. You know, like you see it.
Because when you look at it from down here, that's
It looks
just like
slow.
nothing.
Well, when you see
Bruh.
it from a camera, I seen it on Instagram. It's like
Motherfucker moving.
and you don't feel like that.
For real.
And then we've never seen it like that because we didn't have cameras that could get close. So cameras open up your view of everything
Yeah.
a lot more. You could see a lot. You know, what was the homeboy saying about a portal with the phone calls? Remember? Yeah,
Portal.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
that-
he said it's a trip how we can fucking get on FaceTime with somebody in Africa. And like, how the fuck are we on FaceTime?
That
dog?
is a trip. That's what I'm
like
saying. Like the
portal.
alien
Portal,
shit.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
understand, like when like I was talking about earlier, that fucking the first like alien incident shit that happened in Mexico. I'm saying if you look at the research, if we went from 1950, I think it was 1952. I think when this shit happened, we went from not having shit
to color
to-
TVs.
I
and
so with
bam.
the same way you're
years, fool,
saying. Keep going.
we had a big ass leap. How the
a
fuck we
big
get
ass
that?
technology.
Yeah,
leap.
exactly. So-
When they did the Roswell thing
Roswell,
with the aliens, right?
Exactly.
I've studied all this too, and all of a sudden from there we went to the moon right after
Reverse
that.
technology.
We didn't go to the moon before the Roswell, but after we supposedly encountered aliens, we went to the moon.
Oh, God, then we
supposedly.
had color TVs and
Then we
all
went
that
from
shit.
little Cessna planes to jets, and then then the computer chips, and
that
now
shit
it's
just
like
don't happen like that.
Think
fool.
about it, full wavelengths, right? Like Bluetooth. Like, how the fuck are we getting a video signal all the way to Africa through a Bluetooth signal? It's just bouncing off the antennas.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a trip to think about all that shit.
Yeah, but how come we can't get a fucking clear signal when we go to the mountains?
For real. huh?
we got all the
Oh,
we got
God.
all the technology in the world. You can see somebody from damn space. But
real.
once I hit Big Bear, I got no.
After this
Big
crest,
Bear.
it's
Damn, I
over,
can't call
right?
nobody, dog. It's over with.
God.
Then you got to use a cheap phone, your Android, and you might be able to make a call.
Have you guys tripped
Maybe.
out on the, like, when you go to the mirror and you put like a towel in front and it still shows you on
Oh
the
yeah,
other
you can
side?
see like around. That's wild.
Like, how the
shit.
fuck they do that?
Yeah,
I ain't never tried
Yeah.
that shit. I'm gonna try that shit.
Get a towel, cover the mirror, have somebody standing on the side, and they could still see you on the other side of
Yeah.
the towel.
What the fuck?
Like, how the fuck you
That's a
blocking
trip.
it?
Yeah, I
You
seen
know?
that on Instagram. Yeah,
I've done it. I tried it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes,
Because
we
I
tried
seen it.
TikTok
I had to
That's
try
right.
it.
Let me see.
It's all
Hold
good.
up,
hilarious,
I gotta
bro.
see.
You got the OG on TikTok
That's
over here,
right.
my boy.
Yeah, that shit
That's
got
my
me.
Living his
grandma
best
be.
life, huh?
That shit got me,
Oh,
bro.
shit,
I was like,
bro.
how they do that?
So do you believe the Earth is flat or round?
Honestly,
Tough
I
question.
think that shit is flat.
Think it's flat?
Yeah, it don't make sense how motherfucking shit is gonna go around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what Little Green told me? I could tell because we were in the studio that night. He tells me, he goes, how the hell can the world be round? He's all, it says there's gravity, right? So
Yeah.
we don't fall like if we're upside down or whatever. Because if it's round, everyone's upside down at some point or
Exactly.
whatever, right? He's like, because I could just lean over to the side and fall down. No gravity's holding me up.
But
Like,
if it's flat, where do we fall off at?
I don't
They
know.
got the ice. They say if it's flat, they got the Antarctica ice walls.
Uh-huh.
So that's why you can't fall off because we're surrounded
'Cause
by ice walls.
But you see what I'm saying?
And you can't go there because they don't allow you to.
You
go.
know what my question is? To me, the simplest: who has ever went from point A to point B all the way around and made a loop? I've never heard of anybody do it.
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart.
For real.
No, I think there's
She went
somebody that
around the world,
definitely,
right?
there's
She was,
definitely
but
somebody that
they
tried
killed
that.
her, or they found her. They
Or
haven't
they
found
got
her.
to the end maybe and they told her to go back by
Yeah,
military.
probably.
Like you can't come
They
this
shot
way.
her down or some shit like that.
Yeah, damn. Shot her down.
Hey, but change of subject, fool. How do you feel now? This is your generation. You guys got iPhones and photos and shit like that, and motherfuckers are catching everything on tape nowadays.
Shit, I wish I was born when y'all was born. Shit, man, that's when shit was nice. You gotta fucking call nobody and do. You could just walk outside and see somebody, and if you wanted somebody gone, you just never talk to them again. Now I can block a motherfucker still calling my phone, bro. Fuck am I blocking you for? You know what I'm saying? Back then it's like you gone, you ain't never seen them again.
No.
You can
So
fucking you
right.
can get the fuck on, go somewhere else.
It's crazy you asked that question because I always wanted to go back more decades.
Yeah.
We're like to the Wild
Like the
Wild
Western
West when there
shit,
was no
yeah.
fingerprints
That shit
and
be
no,
tough.
you know what I'm
You just
saying?
lasso a motherfucker
no
up.
fingerprints,
in the
Move to the
desert.
next city. Yeah,
no
be straight.
fingerprints, no nothing.
Oh, God.
You know, if you had a problem, you friendly duel, you either make it or you don't.
More calm.
And you could just leave
The
and start a
faster
whole new
gun.
life.
Yeah, I could just leave and bounce. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. You could just move to a different
Yeah.
Exactly.
city.
Now you
Yeah.
can't do
City.
shit. You fucking leave and somebody, oh, Dad, it's your Instagram and
Yeah.
found all the baggage on you.
they'll just look
Cooked.
they'll look on Google
Yeah,
and they'll
God.
show where you move, where you get your mail
Right.
at.
Now you just type in your name, fool, and everything pops up.
Yeah, that shit is crazy
Motherfuckers will do a background check on you with the quickness. Is your real name out there?
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
try to keep it as hidden as you can, dog. And I'm not saying because it's like because you got something bad,
Man.
but because motherfuckers will snoop everything about you.
Nah, I retired my fucking name when I was like 15. Don't nobody call me my real name.
Yeah.
Nobody.
That's
Everybody
what
call me
they do.
Rascal.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And you got motherfuckers that'll find where you live, what kind of cars you drive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't
work.
want all that shit out there.
Hell no.
They'll find you eating some food in a garage. You never know. Those
real.
satellite cameras are crazy out here, bro.
Crazy.
No, they are though. They get you.
Yeah.
I've done it too. Like where I looked at my grandma's house not too long ago, and like I'm looking and I'm like, damn, what? Because my grandma's house is taken down and stuff, and I'm like, it's still got it there on some pictures, and it's got the car, and I'm like, shit, that's my grandma, but she's been dead for years. How the hell they got all the pictures online, bro?
Goes back.
Goes back, bro. They got it on that satellite, man. You know when you do the Google and you do the ground image.
Yeah.
So yeah, technology is crazy, man. They'll get a hold of you. But what's up? You gonna drop some new shit or what?
Hell yeah. I got a gang of shit. Tell them, Ocho. We got shit in the works, man. It's just more of just pushing that shit now.
What's the type of sound you're going for? Or
Anything.
like you're specific on what you're trying to do right now with your career?
Nah, I'm trying to just change from that. Well, you know, look at me. Change from what people already, they look at me and already have some type of like music category, you feel me? I don't want to just be known as, oh, this just a gangster rapper. Like, I could do a lot of shit, dog. Feel me?
So do you already got that kind of music out there, or you got it coming?
I can work on it. Like the shit that I'm trying to do with that Fuchito. Like if I do some shit with him, I'm gonna do like some Mexican music. I'm gonna spit like some Spanish shit up in there. You know?
You speak Spanish?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Come on, dog.
Well, no, I'm asking. A lot of
Yeah,
people don't come
hell
up here. They don't know.
yeah.
Like
Nah, hell
Troops.
yeah. Like
They
troops.
keep saying me all the time.
But that's like if
I
I,
don't
was
know
to do like
good
a
Spanish
feature
at
with
all.
him, then I would
Just
have to, you know, I would have to hit some Mexican music and just go crazy. Because I
Yeah.
could do it, you know? It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking
But
with
a
you.
lot of people can't though.
Yeah, a lot of people can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
a lot of
can.
But
people
that's when
Go
like
on there
your
and-
that's when your artist comes in. If you're an artist, dog, you're gonna do that shit regardless, you know? It's all about
I mean,
being
to be
versatile.
honest, I think anyone could do it if you just work on it.
Yeah, if you sit right there
Yeah,
and put your
practice
mind
it,
to
yeah,
it,
you
you're gonna
can
do
do
it
it,
regardless, you know?
Are you Mexican?
Yeah.
Both parents?
My pops is from Aguascalientes and TJ, and then my grandma, my mom grew up in South Central. My grandma, she crossed the border too.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
They all illegals, man. The aliens. I
The
got
only
one when
ones I know,
I got when I
dog.
was fucking like, I think when I was like 12. I remember one day I was going through my grandma's shit and I seen the fucking alien card. I was like, what the fuck?
This
I
was thought you was from the
I
Men in Black.
I was tripping the fuck out. I was showing my mom. She's like, you fucking stupid. Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
That's what they say though. It says illegal alien. on
Yeah,
the
literally
map.
says illegal alien
Yeah.
food. That
Yeah.
shit's out.
Yeah, crazy shit.
You gonna do any singing?
What?
Like singing, like hooks, and would you get into that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like R&B type shit?
That's the whole point
Melodic
now is
food.
like, because like I was
Melodic, yeah,
telling
there you
Ocho,
go.
like all my shit right now is just straight. I just be gassing it, you know. Like I just, cause I've never done hooks, fool. So it's more of like when I go to the studio with this fool, I'll do it and then they'll do the hook. You know You know?
Yeah.
Right,
I'm just a
right.
rapper. I just rap. That's why I need the engineer to cook up, go crazy. But that's what I'm trying to work on now more, because I could just do a solid 8 bars and that'll be the hook, and then add the rest to it. You feel me? And I'll be straight. Not just all gas and, you feel me? Because now everything is viral. Now it's just clip based shit. Everything's on TikTok. Everything is just clip. Your song could be hard, but how you're gonna go viral is just like TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
Clips. People just want to see you fucking reacting to shit. You know?
It is a rollout camera type thing. You know, like you got the song, and then maybe you go on a certain platform and promote it, but the promotion's got to be.
You gotta be like
perfect,
top tier,
yeah. Because if not, then
like once you have the fan base, you can drop whatever, dog.
Yeah, once you get the fan base,
you can drop fucking whatever.
Yeah.
So what makes you stick out more than the other artists in the game right now?
I mean, I wouldn't say I stick out. I just be doing me, dog.
Well, there's a lot of artists that rap and don't ever get to come on platforms or get a manager like he does. So obviously you stuck out. So what makes you think? What makes you stick out above everybody else?
That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like that's like a question I'm like downplaying people and shit. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody, fool, on the gang. I just be trying to do my shit.
Yeah. Well, what how'd you meet Ocho? What got your attention with Ocho?
He has seen my video. Which
one?
The first one, the Block Stars.
Oh, the Block Stars.
That video I did all by myself.
6 months ago.
Yeah, that one was all like, because something had told me, I was like, if I do it this certain way, it's gonna go up. So I had got the cameraman. I fucking had a full production video that day. I brought my homies out. I shut down the whole block that day. I had the police fucking like 20 units. They was trying to stop my video, shoot all type of shit. So, and it was more of like, when the first day when I first dropped it, like I knew it was gonna go up because my hood, fool. Like everybody knows my hood, dog. But we don't have nobody like on a public platform that's like up there. You feel me? But it's like everybody knows my hood, dog. Like gang
in the streets,
yeah.
But you don't.
So it's like everybody shows me love because they be like, "Oh, you from Culver City?" Like I was locked down with your homie, or I was this, or I was that. You feel me? So it's always just love.
So you don't really have no like face of the hood as far as industry.
Yeah, besides me, now, you know.
Yeah.
That's why all my homies show me love because they're like, "Damn fool, like you got a chance to do this shit. Like, don't fuck up." You know.
Yeah. Your biggest video though was the first one from 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, hell no, hell no.
That doesn't have 322,000, or is that Block?
That's the Block
Stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was just like a fucking point to prove because I got tired of these motherfuckers doing some Instagram shit. So.
So he's seen Block.
Yeah.
He's seen them 300,000 views. That's what Ocho's seen.
It wasn't even there.
That's what Ocho seen. Ocho quit lying, dog. That's what you seen
on the game. When he first saw it, it was like 100K barely.
How much?
Hit 100.
He saw 100K. Oh, he saw it.
Yeah,
that's good.
But it's more like I didn't.
Ocho ain't dumb. That's how you stood out, my dog. He said, "What, 100K in a month? Oh shit! Let me get him on this.
I'm gonna go up. I just need somebody to push me, dog. Because like I said, I generally do not give a fuck about any of this shit. No, I really don't. Cause
but with your homies behind you pushing you to it,
that's why I do it. It's for my homies, for my hood, because that's what I'm gonna do if I really touch it back. I don't have no family, dog. You feel me? I got my mom, my sister, and my grandma, and my hood. That's my family. Right? That's what I grew up with. That's the situations I went with to know who's who. Like I got a solid ass team right now. That's the whole point, is to like, if I really touch this bag, I can make my homies can do other shit, you know. Because all my homies know is just go to jail, get out, get a gun, get a little, you know, and you're good. Like fuck that, dog. So there's more to life than that shit.
So when you tapped in with the manager, what's he offering you? What is it that you said yes? I'll say on the
because of the first shit. Remember when you first told me, I was like, hell no. The first time, because I was already like in my mindset, I was like, look what I'm doing by myself already. You know, I could do it by myself if I really wanted to. But it's more of like, I'm just coming out of nowhere, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just starting. And it's
so he tried to sign you off, first time?
Yeah. But I was like, that's when I waited like a month. Like a month, I really sat down. I was thinking about it. I was like, fuck, like, what the fuck do I got to lose?
Yeah.
Nothing. And what was it that he told you that made you say, all right?
Cause I just fuck with him, you know. Cause there's a lot of people that came up and talked to me and told me a lot of shit, you know. And they'd be like, "Oh, we could do this and we could do that." I just fuck him because he make that shit work, you know. If I need something, he's gonna do it. That's how I feel like that's what a manager should do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like give you opportunities that you can't give yourself. Cause I'm still in the hood, dog. I'm still on the block. I'm still doing regular ass shit. You know, I ain't no motherfucking You feel me? So
Well, you're a businessman now.
yeah, that's what. But that's why it's like I got him now to teach me all that shit. Cause even me, like I'm still getting accustomed to all this shit. I don't like all this camera shit and all that. You know, if I could be a ghostwriter and fuck off, shit, sign me up, man.
I heard you say that with doing.
Yeah, if I could do that, cause I don't like attention. I don't like all this. Like, I don't like that shit. I'm a really like low key person in general. You know, not a lot of people know a lot of shit about me. Like a lot of people know me, but like I'm not that type of person to be out here like. Feel me? So even me like doing this shit, this is like a lot I just gotta get used to.
How are you gonna balance the streets with the industry? Because now that you're a rapper, you got a manager and all this shit. Now you gotta sort of balance the streets so you don't keep going back to jail.
Well, it ain't that hard. Now, you know, I'm already good now. I can go to my hood whenever the fuck I want. Ain't nobody gonna tell me shit. Literally. Feel me? But it's more like it's hard because that's all I know, dog.
Yeah.
You know? It's like all my homies, they look at me like, oh shit, like damn, you going up and you doing all this and that, and it's like the fuck, I'm still the same motherfucker. I'm still with y'all, you know. I'm still with y'all. So it's more like, yeah, just letting this motherfucker roll. Oh God.
Oh, yeah. I think as you get into it more, like, and you go down certain avenues and roads of music, I think you'll learn to like a lot of the perks of being an artist.
I mean,
you know,
cool,
as you keep
go out and do shit, you get free clothes, get free shit, you go out events, you know, it's cool. But
and then when you start going,
I want the bread.
Yeah, well, when you
bread,
start going out other places, that's when the bread will start really coming.
That's why it's just more of like just being patient, dog. You can't be out here like, oh, I deserve this, you know. You gotta grind, dog. Like, you know, I'm just blessed that I haven't done it for that long, you know, and I'm already getting up there. You feel me? There be people that be doing this shit forever and they barely starting to kick off, you know.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah.
Or never make it nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that happens too.
That's why it's like. That's why I look at it as like a blessing. You feel me? Because like I got an opportunity that a lot of people would wish they could have had. So
hell yeah.
That's why I want to take it for granted. You feel me?
Are you doing shows? Have you done any shows?
Nah, yeah. That's why I'm trying to drop more songs. The more songs I drop, then we could do one. That's why I'm trying to get like more collabs. So I got a gang of shit by myself, but I'd rather just knock figures out with people that are hard. You know?
Do you got any like EPs or anything coming?
Nah, I could do an album if I really wanted to, but it defeats the purpose. You know, I could drop a banger and banger and banger and banger, like at least 10 back to back, and then, you know,
and do that
hopefully by then
that's the right way. Way to do it. Yeah. You know. But yeah, there's a lot of perks, bro. Especially when you travel and there's some memories you won't be able to give back.
That's the whole point. That's why I be trying to like take my, cause that's all my homies
take your
know,
homies
dog.
with
It's
you
the block.
too. Yeah, you take your homies too.
You know how many of my homies that never even been outside of California?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe not even out of Culver City.
Yeah, like that shit is crazy.
There's homies like that too that never been out the city.
It's like when you go to other fucking places, people love us, dog. Like they be like, "For you from California, they be on dig. They be loving us over there."
Yeah, for sure.
When we're over here, everybody looks at us like regular ass people.
Yeah,
on God,
it's like a rat race out here too. You're racing for like all the same things.
Have you got a lot of hate? Have you got a lot of hate lately?
Not really. I ain't gonna lie. Just my ops.
No hate with them people you know because they see you, you know, doing
like my
things.
homies.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It's gonna come.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Right?
I'm a trophy, dog.
Yeah. It'll
come eventually because motherfuckers hate. But at the end of the day, I'm good in my hood, food. So it's like I ain't worried about none of that shit. And even if it comes to it, then shit, let's play ball, man. Let's get to it.
There'll be certain crowds.
There's gonna be certain motherfuckers hating because motherfuckers think they deserve that shit. That's on you, dog. You know.
Yeah.
That's on you. That's your own conscious fucking with you. You know. I don't go around here sitting thinking about no other man or worried about what the fuck he got going on in the gang.
Do you got more homies from your hood that are rapping and?
Nah, hell no. I got like the other homie OG Spawns. You know, shout out to homie. He's the only one that be like rapping and shit, but he's already old. You feel me?
Yeah. Is that the one DJing?
Yeah, that's the homie.
One that was DJing in the vlog.
At the car show. Yeah, that's the homie right there.
Hey, five rappers that are alive that you want to do music with.
Dead or alive? Let's see. I'll say Kodak. Kodak Black is hard. Probably Easy E. Let's see. Let's really think about this.
What's up, troops? Welcome back, homie.
Kodak, Easy E. Then what would be my next three? That's a good ass question. I never really thought about it like that.
We got Kodak Black, Easy E.
Those are probably like the only two. If I ain't gonna lie, like off the tops right now. I fuck with Kodak tough.
So what's on your playlist right now?
Yeah.
Everything. I love music, dog. I listen to everything.
Give me five tracks, not 5 tracks, but 5 artists from whatever you're listening to right now, dog.
Right
The
now,
most.
On repeat. What's on repeat?
Yeah.
Spanish, English, whatever.
let me see. Let me look at my fucking phone. Hold on.
He said, "I'll let you know right now."
Yeah, because I be listening to music. Shit, let's see. What's on my shit right now? On repeat. We're going to look at my
What do
last
you use?
shit.
Spotify, Apple Music?
YouTube Music. The last shit I was playing on repeat, I ain't gonna lie right now, I got that.
Block stars.
Nah, I don't listen to my own music. I'm tired of that shit. Every time I pull it to my hood, that's all I
Yeah.
fucking hear, dog. I'm tired of that shit. The shit I got on repeat right now, I ain't gonna lie, is fucking that T Grizzly. They shot at Trump.
Okay, T Grizzly.
The Lil Bean with Zay Bang, the STK. That was a banger. And then J-Bo.
EBK?
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
That was hard. That was hard.
Well, he just got out, huh? He had got locked
Yeah,
up.
a lot of-
He just got out. That was tough.
He's got a
though.
lot of music.
Yeah, that fool's hard as fuck. But it's even in like him, like look at his upcoming. That fool dropped a gang of music. He's been rapping for years.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of just being patient. Cause that's the whole point, is just having all this music, so when you do get all that shit, they
got
can
a
look at
catalog.
it. Yeah, they can look at it as like, all right, you got a gang of music, but it's actually decent songs. They're not all ass.
Yeah.
And then all they gotta do is just push it. You feel me? You can have a fucking song like Ocho was saying. You can have a song from what, like 3 years ago. Boom, that shit blow up.
Well, that's Fetty Wap.
No?
Remember Fetty Wap?
tell
had
me
that-
about
Crazy,
it.
You feel me? Like
Remember Fetty Wap had
Yeah.
that song? What's that song called? Fetty Wap. Remember
The
Fetty
Trap
Wap?
1738.
He had the Trap Queen song, and that shit was like 10 years old.
Yeah,
and
that
then
fool went up.
It came up out of nowhere, and bam, he blew up. Now he
All
in
it takes
jail.
is just that right little platform to get your shit up there, and boom.
Hey, so you got a young up and coming rap youngster hitting you up for music to do a song with him. What are your requirements?
Right now, I'm not. I only want to do shit with people if it makes sense. If that makes sense. I'm not like disregarding anybody or that, but it's like I could do this shit by myself and drop my own shit. But the whole point is to do a feature with somebody and I know it's gonna go up.
Yeah.
Unless I know he's hard and I see the potential, I'm like, oh, this fool's tough. Like, fuck it, let me just do it. I feel like it's just that feeling you get when you're like, this one's gonna go up.
So money wouldn't buy a feature unless he's good? Because a lot of features come from artists that are not. Like, sometimes you got to pay to get in the studio with somebody that you want to fuck with.
I just feel like me charging right now would be weird.
Okay.
That's like some,
Yeah, you're saying you're trying to just go up with.
yeah, I'm humble. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to just go up with whoever goes up with me, and everybody
Yeah, yeah.
eat. We all eat. That's the
But
whole
they
point
have
of
to be
shit.
going up, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's have to
Exactly. I'm not gonna go fucking do a song with somebody that just started rapping. That like,
Yeah.
fuck, I might as
Or
well-
don't, or just be
Well,
real, or
no.
don't have like motion or numbers.
Yeah,
I mean, it
exactly.
doesn't make
Well,
sense.
That's when you charge. You're not taking the money.
But then it's like, why would I charge somebody for my hard ass? I can give him some hard ass shit for what, petty ass rack,
Yeah.
and then he can drop it, and then it might not even hit views, and I could have
Yeah.
used that shit on a different song,
Yeah.
and then it
Yeah.
would have went up. You feel me? This shit is all just a business, dog. It's all just making the right moves. You feel me?
I got you.
Not just dropping music just cause I got it. Cause if I was money hungry, I could have been like, oh, I need this and the bread.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I don't need the bread, dog.
Would you say you got 80 in the bank? 80 songs in the bank?
Yeah, type shit. I got a lot.
That's my new saying.
Yeah, on God. I got a lot, dude. That shit is
Okay,
crazy.
they got 80.
Yeah, that's what you got to do though. He's exactly doing
Right,
what's
like,
supposed to be
that's all I
done.
be doing. Like when if I'm not working with this for, I'm making my plays or whatever. When I'm in my crib, I got my own studio right there, so I just
just work,
Yeah, I
huh?
just be blowing. I just be making music.
So what's the energy behind you dropping the record? You gotta be blown. You gotta drink some drink.
Tell him, Ocho.
You gotta
What I
have
need,
some,
Ocho?
You gotta have some ladies.
I need some motherfucking Henny, dog.
Oh, yeah,
Henny,
sure,
dog.
that's
That's all
all
I
you
No,
need.
he
need.
said ecstasy.
Nah, he said Hennessy.
Hennessy.
It was stupid.
said
Hell nah. I don't do no hardcore
Oh.
drugs, dog. That shit's
That's
all.
what I
Going
heard.
crazy.
I only drink Henny and I smoke Big Woods. On gang.
So that's what you need before you get in the
Yeah,
booth to
hell
relax
yeah.
you or whatever.
Hell yeah. Cause I don't think about it as much. Cause when I'm at home, I'll be my worst critic, so I'll just be out there like, and I'll do it. And I'll be like, damn, this shit's hard. And then I'll do it and do it and do it. And I'm like, fuck, this shit is ass. And I
Do you
just write it down
as
Yeah.
you're there, or do
Nah,
you-
it's more of like I'll just go through some shit. I'll go through some
Yeah.
shit that day, and I'll have like a sentence will pop in my head, and I'll be like, damn, that shit's looking hard. And then I'll add like another 6-7 bars to it, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I'll just write it down. And then
Yeah.
whenever I come back, I'll just fix it.
So do you try to make music that you would bump?
Yeah.
Like,
I try to make music that other people would bump. You know, that's the whole point.
But I mean, like when you're hearing it.
Well, obviously, on myself, I'm gonna listen to my own music.
Because you say you don't like to listen to your shit.
I don't.
Yeah, so that's why I'm wondering, like, if you're making it to.
That's why when I'm at the studio, it's different. Cause like when I'm telling you, when I be at the studio, I'll do that shit, and I'm right there like, fuck. And then I walk out and they're like, oh, that shit is hard. I'm like, I think that shit is trash. Because I've already played it so many times in my fucking head with so many other beats. So I'm just like relapsing that shit again.
So how do you feel about all these blog pages that are going to start posting you good and bad?
Any publicity is good publicity. You know, it's the internet. Everybody's going to talk shit regardless.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I don't give a
some
fuck.
shit you read, it might get you heated like a motherfucker. Can you control yourself?
Yeah, bro. Trust me. My house be messaging me all day.
Yeah, but that's different, dog.
But it's the same shit. It's like
that's private. That's private.
No, but it's even like comments.
It's
like nut shit, and you just look at it, and even like I'll be right there with the homies. They probably seen this shit right now. I'll be right with the homies, and man, people just be saying some retarded ass shit. Fool, like, oh, that were Norteños and all this shit. Like, what the fuck, dog?
Yeah, but when you see a headline, like a headline like on a blog somewhere, that.
But it would have to depend,
hits
you know.
Different hundreds. Yeah. That hits different.
But I feel like it's just more of like what position you put yourself in, you know. I'm gonna do my best to not put myself in like a retarded position publicly. You feel me? Like,
go ahead, say it.
You know?
But look, sometimes even if you're doing everything right, somebody's gonna just be on the side, just hating.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Yeah.
It comes like that.
As long as he's making me famous, shit. Yeah. Give a fuck.
You just gotta be able to keep it in your mind, not to take everything personal, and to go and look for these
hell
fools.
Nah, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck.
Because like, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it feels
I look at it like if somebody got a problem with me, bro, they know where to find me, man.
Yeah.
4804 South Slauson Head.
Like, you know where I'm at, huh?
Exactly. That's where I be at. Be on the block. So all that Instagram shit, all that shit. That's why I don't even entertain that lame. That shit is lame to me, fool. If you really out here trying to do something to somebody, you're not gonna be right there texting them.
Hell
You're incriminating yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfucker died and boom, they gonna pop your Instagram. You're texting them and now you in jail. That's some dumb ass shit.
You know where I'm at. Pull up.
Yeah, like that's why I never entertain that shit because I me growing up, we didn't do none of that. No Instagram, no none of that shit. I had my moments, you know, when I would fucking be all fucking fucked up and just wilding, but it was like my shit was never private. I mean, my shit was never public. You know, my Instagram, I never really give a fuck about Instagram. I always either deactivated that shit or, you know, I'm more of like a in real life. You see me in real life, fuck the Instagram. You know, that's just something I gotta used to now.
So what's the next move?
What you mean?
Like for your music? You gonna drop another one? Yeah. Singles.
Yeah, we got like 2 more coming up.
Video with
knock it out.
With videos, you got any big features?
With that food Drex, huh? Ocho. We're going with Drex.
Oh, okay.
We should shoot that video
Is
soon.
Drex on the same label? Oh, he's on the same label.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then fucking I'm trying to lock one in with Cheeto. I got one with that Furucci. Who else?
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's just whatever comes, you know?
Yeah.
And then I got shout out Yellow Hill. I'm gonna do one with him too.
It's dope. Yellow Hill
yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just whatever makes sense, you know?
Features,
They're all hard, bro. I fuck with them. And they're all like my area type shit, you feel me? Like fucking Ruchi's from HP. Yellow Hill's right there at West LA, right by me. You know?
That's dope. That's gonna be dope. Use the bathroom. You gonna work with any is there any females in the game you like that rap? That you fuck with?
I don't listen to no female rappers, I ain't gonna cap. But I wouldn't mind. I'll be open to it.
Open to it, yeah. There's some good ones in LA. Yeah. To be honest,
it's all just as long as they got some type of fan base where I know if I drop it and it's gonna click and it's gonna go up. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I do not care. It can be anything, dog.
Yeah, there's quite a few in LA. They're popping now.
Yeah.
It's been like that though. Revery's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Have you heard her?
You said who?
Revery.
Revery?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, she's dope. Yeah, she's still young too.
Yeah, that's my whole girl. She's from the area and shit.
Yeah, from like LA. She raps dope. There's a lot of them coming up. A lot more than before. Have you noticed that? Like, they're coming up. So, yeah, the game's changing. You know, it's moving forward fast. As soon as he gets out, we're gonna do some phone calls. You ready for some phone calls?
Hey, yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, it's already like about 9:18. Shit, it went by quick, bro. Huh? Yeah.
So what else you got in store, big dog? Like, you just trying to focus on putting all the
Staying out
singles
of
out
jail,
there.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole point. You know,
Yeah.
just keep dropping, don't stop. Cause right now I could just flood right now. I got shit to just go. You know.
It doesn't make sense though. What to drop like just crazy like
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't make sense.
It's all about timing and
It's all
yeah.
orchestrated, dog. It's like chess. You
That's
gotta
what I
do
be
that shit at the
telling
right
people,
time.
dog. You
Yeah.
know, it's like I can't just flood it like that.
Yeah, cause then everybody's gonna just be like, "Fuck, another song."
Oversaturated.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Damn, another one." The whole point is to like drop one, and they'll be like, "Oh fuck, when's the next one gonna come?" Then you wait
Yeah,
a little
there you
bit,
go, yeah.
drop another one. Unless you drop one and then it's going fucking stupid, then you let that shit ride for a little bit.
Yeah,
Then
that's
you
what
drop
you gotta
one,
do,
you know?
yeah. Take some phone calls.
Yeah, let's take some phone calls.
Yeah.
All right.
If there's any calls you don't want, then just say we'll hang up on
Sure.
them. Sometimes, not rare. It's rarely, but they'll get a little bit weird on there.
You hit the sponsors, Blue?
Get a little bit
Sponsors?
weird on
Yeah,
there.
nah, nothing there.
Yeah.
They
Hell
know
yeah,
me,
they
though.
will. They'll get a little weird on the chat, dog.
Nah, the chat been nothing but great today, fool.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to the
Salute.
squad. Salute to all the homies in the building. It's
Squad up.
they've been nothing but love today, bro. I haven't seen no hate in there
No,
whatsoever.
I'm saying the calls. Sometimes there's some weird ones.
Yeah. Any
Once in a
call you
while.
don't like, just let us know.
Yeah.
We hang
Sure,
it
I
up.
got you.
Yeah.
Oh, the chat's cool. So you're trying to pin the chat against me, Blue. There you go again, dog.
W chat. This is hilarious.
Salute Chad,
Salute chat.
the pet coworker. Damn, dog.
Are you talking about that shit with that fool?
Yeah, it's just funny, right?
Fools be tripping. Like, what the fuck? You working at Petco, my boy? What's wrong
Oh,
with
Chad?
that?
Yeah,
What's wrong with that
I
fool,
said
dog?
salute Chad. Like you
Fucking-
said.
that's a Karen.
They said that's Petco 13, my boy.
Hell
You
no.
ever see that? You
Gotta get put on.
No, you know what's
See that
funny
shit,
is
Chad?
I seen him racing somebody in a race earlier. That shit was funny, dog. Someone posted.
It's a little too high for me.
Sure.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
It was covering your face. All right, let me open up these phone lines real quick. All right, the number is listed on the top left corner of your screen. All right, so if you look up to the top left, right above where Opina's at, you'll see the phone number, 213-770-7838. Make sure you lower your TVs when you call in. All right, lower the TV. Do not speak to the computer. Speak directly to the phone, and do not call in from a blocked number. Call directly from your regular phone, or we will not answer the call. Number is listed. Phone lines are open. Let's get it. Moderators, if you can continue to drop it in the chat so that way it can be in rotation, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, takes a couple seconds, so bear with us, bear with us.
It's all quiet.
Yeah, it's all quiet. It's all quiet. We're all thinking. We got our thinking caps on, my
Yeah,
boy.
what's
Like,
going
I'm trying to think
on?
what's the first call gonna be like. Fuck.
It's gonna be fuck troops.
Huh.
Who's back? Fuck that fool.
Fuck Opina. He
Yeah.
don't believe in God or aliens.
Fuck.
They call me the Teletubby fool. I'm ready.
It's
Teletubby.
coming hating, bro. It's coming
For real.
in hot.
Someone hit me up. Why on some pods you say you kind of believe in God, and some I go, dude, I just talking shit, bro. I just, you know what I mean? You don't know what I believe in, bro.
Right.
Like,
So Mr. Internet.
I just
boy.
do what I do, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know, I don't really like to get into like the politics and religion too much,
Yeah.
especially like the government politics, because you know then people
Don't
start
come knocking at
choosing
your door.
sides. Or yeah, maybe that too, but they
FBI
start choosing
agents.
sides, right? If you're a Democrat or you're an independent Republican, you're gonna lose half those people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There
And
you go. My do not disturb was on. There you go.
Oh shit.
Connecting.
There you go.
Blue had something going.
Yeah, there you go. What up? You're the first caller.
Hey, Duke, how that zipper feel like, my boy?
See?
Damn, already. Okay, here we go.
Connecting.
What's up,
I
these
didn't understand them.
This supposed to be dick riding. That shit is
All right, there you go. You're in the building. What up?
They
Who's
couldn't
this?
wait for me to get back.
Oh fuck, he hung up. Yeah, there you go. All right, lines are open now. They're gonna be coming in hot now. So
Who was that? Darth Vader already?
I don't know. I had a number on it.
Different
I answered
number?
it. Yeah, I had a different number on it.
Man, that shit was probably blocked, Blue.
No, I had a different number on it.
I'm just joking.
It's all right. I'll call him back after the show.
Fuck.
All right. Oh shit! A bunch of missed calls are coming in. Hold on. What I do? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. 310. You're in the building.
Cracking Blue Devil,
What's
Drew,
up? What's up?
Opina.
What's good?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Hey, what's up, Rascal, homie?
What's the deal,
Keep
my
doing
boy?
your thing, dog.
Yeah,
You sound hard as
appreciate
fuck,
it.
dog.
Yeah.
Hey,
Definitely,
Ocho,
dog.
you can
You
hear them in the other room
Chito.
before they're playing.
Hey, dog. All I gotta say is, homie, you should do a song with Babyface, homie. Get these fucking busters confused like a motherfucker, dog. The fool from Weemont.
With baby, the fool from Weemaz,
Yeah.
yeah.
Being here. What's his name?
No, it's the other one. Babyface.
That fool's hard, yeah. He's from Weemaz.
Yeah.
He's a red rap student
Yeah.
like me on the gang.
Yeah, dog. That should be hard as fuck, though. Hey,
Yeah.
fellas, stay up. A rato.
Well,
That's
it's
right.
hard.
Gracias.
619. You're in the building. E.
Fuck you, homie.
You let me know, fool.
For what?
Yeah,
Let him
just
go.
playing. Oh fuck! I
Let
hung
him
up.
go.
Who-
know?
What's the one I was thinking about?
Oh, you were thinking about Baby Bounce.
Baby Browns.
Yeah.
747. You're in the building.
Yo, I just want to say shout out to Hater World. Y'all keep making good content. I fuck with y'all. Stay up.
That's
Salute, my
right.
boy.
Appreciate
Hell
you.
yeah.
Yeah, he could say a sentence if he sends $100.
602. You're in the building.
That's how we got to treat him, Drew.
What?
Fool sound like he have a NOS balloon.
All right, come on, let's
Sound like a
go.
robot.
747. What up? Oh, I think that one was on hold. All right, come on. Lines are now open. Let's go.
Hey, Darth Vader be here the whole show, right? Just to say fuck Droops.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Like I said, send $100 chat. I'll let you say one sentence. Right, Drews? One sentence, dog. I'll give you your sign of fame. He's going to say some weird shit, too, like, Luke, I'm your father.
I'm your father.
What the fuck?
Click.
Crazy ass
Cool.
fool.
Send the $100.
All right, let's go.
Crazy, huh?
626. What up?
Hello.
What up?
Hello. Hey, what's cracking? Hello.
What's good? What's good? You on live?
What's good? You're all right. Good, man. Shout out Blue Devil. Shout out Opina. ¿Qué onda, loco? What's up, Droops? Good to see you back, homeboy.
What's good? What's good?
No, homie. Hey, you're gonna pull through, homie. Ya sabes, homie. Good to see you back, homeboy.
That's right.
That's a
Gracias.
good side right there, homeboy. And shout out to Rascal 4800. You know,
appreciate it,
I
my
like
boy.
I can try to see, homeboy. You know, we need more like you, pero honestly, we do. Dog. Ain't too many like you, dog. A lot of
Appreciate
fools
it.
are just, you know, nowadays it's 2025. They're too thirsty for clout and content. They don't live in the real world no more, my boy, you know? Shout out to everyone in the chat, homie. Big Vic 214, Don Peludo, Esa Westbet, Baby Blue Dramatic, all the Hater World Campo, homie. A rato, man.
That's right.
Much
Appreciate
love.
you, boy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Squad up.
all right.
Squad up.
All right, let's go. Lines are now open. 213-770-7838. Go ahead and call in. Let's go. Oh, some good callers, huh?
Those are the calls we need.
Bad. I get text messages too. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna kill you.
What the fuck? The amount of time people got in a day
I
to sit right there and
swear,
watch
fool.
and do that shit.
Right?
And I be tripping out the most is like
Go
people
pick
I
up a
don't even
Bible,
know,
dog.
fool. Like you don't even know these people. Like, and sometimes I try to tell them like, fool, you really want to go to prison or die over me? You don't even know me, fool. Relax. Like I try to like,
crash out, huh?
maybe their mental's fucked up, you know?
Got some problems.
Yeah, fool. 323, you're in the building. Yo, lower your TV. Oh, they hung up. What the fuck?
They said, oh shit, I'm on live.
Yeah, some people, fool, I think their mental is just not all the way there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they be
99%, bro, of people.
For real.
You know?
They'll be all fucked up in the head.
Especially like the clout shit. That's what it's for. They just are, you know, chasing that shit.
Or it's people that don't have like friends and family. Fool, you know, there's a lot of people like
People
that.
are just
dog.
lonely.
Yeah,
fool.
lonely.
People
There
are
you
just
go,
lonely
fool.
as fuck. Looking for the fucking what's that shit called? Damn, I just had that shit right now.
Validation?
Yeah, there you go. Validation.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Looking for a buddy.
Yeah.
Well, everyone wants to
Just
be
looking to be wanted somewhere.
Yeah,
That's how I look at
wants
it.
to be a part of something. You know.
310, what up?
Yo, what up, man?
What's up? What's up? You're live on there.
I just want to say what's up to Rascal. I grew up in Westchester, homie, not that far from Culver City. All my family is from the projects and from Slauson too, so it feels good to know someone from the West Side is finally making it, man.
From the projects to the block, man, gotta hold this shit down.
I went to Venice High and everything, so watching your hood vlog with Dunos, like it felt good to see them.
Support, man.
So I just got a question for you, man. Hey, do you think you ever do a song with G-Boy?
What, the homie from the hood?
Yeah.
Shit, it's a possibility.
Yeah, or what the fuck was his name? Seth from the West either. I don't know if he still does music or not.
So I don't even think that fool does music anymore. If anything, if I do have some shit in the works right now, it's probably gonna be with my other homie fucking Spons.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's
for
cool.
sure.
All right, man. I just wanted to give a shout out, man. Thank you for taking my call.
Nah, for sure, man. Appreciate it.
You say spons, like espanto?
Yeah, Sponto.
All right, let's go. People were calling in while we were on the phone. Go ahead and call back. We'll take a few more calls and that's it. We got Rascal 4800 in the building. Run it up.
Wes.
Damn, that plane was loud, huh?
Sound like it was right on
I
top
don't
of
even know
the
they
building.
fucking had planes over here, dog. It's like I'm back by LAX.
It's about to act like we're in fucking like we're in
Cause I don't ever come over here, fool.
Hey,
So
fool,
it's
I'm not
like,
from here, fool. So you're not getting me mad, but you're gonna get mad at the people that are from here, fool. You
my
know,
bad, man. I fuck with
rest
everybody in
cheap
Latino, man. I grew
rest
up over
cheap
here.
over here, my boy.
Yeah, on God, you got good crib over here. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Salute.
Oh, God, that's where I would come.
You don't have enemies when you leave here, fool.
I know your enemy's gonna be a lizard in your fucking yard, fucking with you all day.
Oh fuck! I
Brad is a
hope so.
little ass. Gang.
He said there's nothing but lizards and tumbleweeds.
No, it's just like over here. It's like
God damn.
fucking dry. It's like fucking hella hot over here. I feel like I'm from West LA, so you got the beach right there. The air be nice and like
I get it. I
you know,
get it.
Yeah.
shit hella humid over here. My
Yeah,
boy.
Culver City's that right by the beach. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're saying over there they got beautiful sea turtles. Over here they got lot
Who
lizards.
says sea turtles?
What you say?
Hell no. You got
Lot
fucking sea
lizards.
turtles. Not in that dirty ass beach.
602, you're in the building. What? Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Weird ass.
On that bullshit, huh?
Good one, dog.
Fool be gagged out. Hell no.
Oh, hung up. All right, look, we're gonna take one more call and that's it. Who's gonna be the lucky caller? Come on, too many people playing nowadays.
Playing games, huh?
Playing games. One more caller, that's it.
It's got a good call for the homie Rascal.
The one last call,
Yeah.
man. Me with some shit.
LA fools drink Tampico. That shit's good, dog.
Hell yeah.
That shit's good. I like the yellow looking one.
I like the pink one.
The pink one? The pink
one's
one's good too,
gas.
yeah.
Oh, gas.
Let's go.
Dang.
323, you're in the building.
Hey, are you a loser, dog?
Who you talking to? Oh, you hung up. What the fuck?
What, dog?
What's up with these fools, dog? These are fucking hilarious.
760, you're in the building.
Hey, what's up, Hater World?
What's up, big dog?
Calling in from the Coachella Valley. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Saludos
Hey.
a Coachella Valley.
I got the famous question for the homie Little Rascal.
What's the deal?
Hey, what's up, my boy? Hey, I probably know your answer, dog, but you collabing with any busters or anybody from up north, or is it Charlie?
Fuck no, dog. Come on now.
Oh, shit, that's bad.
Hell no, we ain't doing that.
We don't ask those type of questions here no more, big dog. we don't want to give attention or clout to anybody that shouldn't have it. So, that's why we don't do that no more.
That's why I said busters.
There you go. Well, whatever, fool. But we should try to keep it about the artist. Now we don't really go into shit like that anymore. We haven't in a long time.
Yeah.
I thought I called it to the Hater World.
No, for sure. We get you.
Yeah.
It's all love, my boy.
It's a
I
good
thought it was
call.
a Hater World, my boy.
It is.
It is, but
damn.
not today.
You called the right pod. Damn.
Not today.
You called the right pod.
Hey, much love and respect, my boy. Today.
Likewise.
So, dog.
All right, we're gonna kill the phone calls there. Yeah, we don't ask shit like that no more, dog. That shit already is like, he gets too many people in their feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are like questions that are like,
You going soft on me?
no, fool, but
Go tell me more.
no, but what happens is a lot of people cry, fool, and they don't understand. Like,
Let them cry, dog.
yeah, fool. But what happens is sometimes it might make the artist look bad, or it might give the artist a bad look. Like, you might lose fans from up north.
Yeah, I feel
You know what I mean? People that didn't care and like
That didn't have a problem already. Yeah.
Now they might be like, oh, he don't fuck with us. Well, fuck him now. And now you lost fans over a stupid ass question that nobody should have asked to begin with. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I sort of like, I'm learning
Toned it down
the
on
way
that.
it works
Yeah.
now. And it's like there's too many soft fools compared to too many real ones. You know what I mean? The fake outnumber the real, dog.
For real.
So it's best just to, it's just take it smooth, homie.
Yeah.
You know, and whatever happens, dog.
For sure.
Wise man told me one time that no matter what, they're never gonna be happy with
No,
you
that's a
anyways.
Oh God.
Whether
You can have $100 million, a motherfucker still talk some
They're
shit.
still gonna talk some shit whether you're being nice or not, bro. You might even get more shit talked to you for being nice.
Yeah, now we got
So they're gonna be like the homie trying to diffuse the
This
situation.
shit's gonna be clipped later. Blue Devil going soft.
Teletubby mode.
You want a cranberry juice?
Pomegranate.
Shit, man.
God damn.
Well, that was a great pod, dog.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, appreciate you for sliding through,
Yeah,
bro.
appreciate
Going through
y'all
all
for having me
your
here,
the
man.
stuff you're going through, man, and taking the time. And Ocho for bringing them down. Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
man. Good luck with everything, bro. I don't know the
appreciate
situation with that. Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully I'll be smooth. If I'm not in jail by June 3rd, then
you're good.
going up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
Going
right,
up,
dog.
you
That's
know?
a better mentality right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you're going up, my boy, because,
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
you're making good music right now,
Yeah,
representing for the homies.
Yeah.
Good shit, you know?
And we're
Yes,
here
sir.
for whatever you need, and we can help. We're here to help. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Keep that in mind.
Any
Yes,
last
sir.
words?
Nah, man. We glad to have you, dog. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
likewise, my boy.
Yeah, same shit.
You don't
Appreciate
want
you
you don't
pulling
want to
up.
shout out your Instagram or nothing like that.
Shit, get me on the gram, Rascal 4800. Hey, shout out all my homies on the block, man. 4800 dead end block stores. West.
And with that being said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
until next time, we out this bitch. Let's go.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie.